Yes, yes, go live, go live. Oh, yep.
लास्ट 30 मिनट्स एब्सोल्युटली आउट ऑफ द पार्क. तैयार हो एक और माउंटेन क्लाइंब करने के लिए?
Num 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 num
ऑब्वियसली
num.
हम लोग
And how do we
मैंने कल भी
raise?
बोला था
Controls.
कि यस
Right.
हम लोग दोनों के लिए लास्ट दौड़ है गेम है.
Or do we have
हम लोग हम
a
लोग का 200%
dust?
डालेंगे, देखेगा जो रिजल्ट रहेगा इसे.
पिछले जो बेस्ट ऑफ 3 हमने देखे हैं जिसमें तुम इन्वॉल्व हो, उसमें तुम अपने ही मैप जो है वो कॉन्कर नहीं कर पाए हो. साथ में वो शुरुआत जो है वो स्लो हुई है. क्या आज कोई ऐसा मैप जिस पे नजर है वेयर वी विल सी गॉड्स रेन कम आउट ऑल गन्स ब्लेजिंग?
ये तो आपको गेम के अंदर ही दिखेगा क्योंकि ये हमारी स्प्लिट वन से प्रॉब्लम चलती हुई है. ये हम जो मैप खेलते हैं हम वही हार जाते हैं. होपफुली आज नहीं होगा.
Yeah, stream पे
Reckoning,
भी आ रहा है
आप
पेन.
लोगों ने गेम तो कमाल का खेला लेकिन ब्लंडर्स बहुत हुए. बहुत बड़ी बड़ी गलतियां हुई हैं.
मैं पानी लेके
जैसा मैं
आता
कह रहा
हूँ
हूँ
तब
24
तक.
घंटे नहीं हुए हैं. वक्त मिला है, रात भर बात हुई है उनको fix
Hi
करने
Laiba.
यस हम लोग ने मतलब जो कल हम लोग का टीआर के सामने मैच हुआ था, हम लोग ने सब चीज़ जो मिस्टेक्स हम लोग ने देखा वो क्लियर किया है, सब बात किया है. लेट्स वो आज देखने मिलेगा तुम्हें.
इन दोनों के बीच में भी काफी दोस्ती है लेकिन टॉप 4 में पहुंच चुके हो. रियलिस्टिकली where do you see yourself landing now?
टू बी ऑनेस्ट हमेशा से गोल एक ही रहा है, नंबर 1 हमेशा वही बनते हुए आए हैं. इस बार शुरुआत बहुत ख़राब स्टार्ट हुई है बट कोई ना, अभी मैच बाकी है. लाइक हर्ष सेड, डू और डाई दोनों टीमों के लिए. दोनों टीमें अपना 200% देंगी एंड होपफुली मे द बेस्ट विंस.
सुनो, पिछले मैच तक टिक्स जो है वो आईजीएल था लेकिन उसके बाद साय आया और तुमको तो ये लाइन पता है, फेमस लाइन साई भाई की रीड आई है. नाउ तुम खेल चुके हो इनकी लीडरशिप
क्या
में.
हुआ लाइबा?
अगर ऐसी आई लाइन कि साई भाई की रीड आई है, उसका काउंटर तो होगा ना तुम्हारे पास, तुम्हें तो पता क्या करना होगा.
लाइक मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत पता है. लाइक जब भी समुराई के टाइम पे मेरे को पता था कि वो कैसा कॉलिंग करता था, कैसे टीम को घुमाता था,
Screen
कैसे
share
खेलता
नहीं
था. तो
शिवा.
मेरे को
अब
एक
कर दी.
पॉइंट पे वो एडवांटेज बोल सकते हो कि मेरे को पता है कि वो कैसी टीम को खिला सकता है. लाइक यस उसको भी उतना एक्सपीरियंस है, उसको भी पता है कि मेरे को पता है, तो वो लाइक घुमा सकता है और कुछ चेंजेस कर सकता है. यस बट वो गेम के अंदर ही समझेगा अभी.
Oh, okay.
एक इनविजिबल लकीर है लेकिन दोस्ती बरकरार है अभी.
डेफिनेटली दोस्ती बरकरार रहेगी.
मैं तो कह रहा था हगी कर दो यार एक दूसरे को.
No भाई.
There you go. भाई पैसे
ये
बन गए.
भरत मिलाप करवा रहा
Johnny,
हूँ.
back to you guys in the studio.
मैं मतलब स्टेज पे तो बहुत
Aw,
Welcome back.
Dame
Yeah,
thanks.
do or
Hi,
die
bye.
matchup indeed. As the coaches walk on the stage, and once again, the final few words are being said.
Guys, today we'll
As
get our
Sai
hands
said,
on the
as
epic
game
pen.
starts,
Let's
the
go.
map veto
Thank
will be
you.
revealed as well, and soon enough, we're gonna take a look at the map veto, which should unfold a lot of things, which should be a huge icebreaker.
Or you could hit the ice and sink like Titanic. Both these teams have faced each other.
वो
in the past,
I-20
so
sponsors
there's
की
a
खड़ी है
lot of these
stage पे.
storylines which go
For
back
any team who gets
way in the
eliminated, उनको
past,
बाहर
and
छोड़ के आते
you
हैं.
can probably learn some lessons from those too. The last time these two teams
यही
faced
पार्किंग
each
है.
other,
पार्किंग
if
के
they
अंदर ही
fought
इवेंट हो रहा है.
Ascent, Haven and Bind. Ascent was
Dame.
a topsy-turvy game. At least the first half was quite competitive, and then in the second half, God's Reign were able to string together 7 rounds and lose only 1 round in that attacking side. That's exactly why they were able to win Ascent. But I would partially blame that on the Viper pickup because like Reckoning didn't get as much value out of that as they wanted. Viper in
I'm listening to
Ascent
Crips.
usually is considered to be a bit of a weird agent.
Let's
so
see what the veto
understandably
is
so. But in
quickly.
Haven, they tried to pull off something that only Loud have done before, and that is use the Harbor Viper. And while they were able to win using that agent composition, it was still
अबे आया
quite
नहीं
a
veto.
different game.
क्या?
And then
No
Bind, I
worries.
think, was the biggest problem over there, right? Because God's Reign won every single round on their defensive side.
Let's go
Didn't get
2x
the-
real
didn't have
quick.
anything at all.
Yeah, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the map veto. Reckoning Esports will be going for the first pin. As we all know, God's Reign, they have been looking forward to do some
Split ban.
Okay,
Okay, yes.
God's
God's Reign was good in split in the last game. RG picks Pearl, their OG pick.
Now, we saw Reckoning Esports play yesterday on the map of Pearl, so definitely quite a lot of loopholes have definitely been discovered. So hopefully
God's
we have
Reign
research,
pick
but also
Ascent.
that probably Reckoning Esports will in
Oh,
the
because they have enough RGE data for Ascent.
buckle up and they're ready.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised by how this entire video is turning out, right?
Lotus ban, okay, yes, you have to ban Lotus. You're doing
They were
bad
able
in
to win last
Lotus.
time. Haven, they banned it this time, even though they were able to win
Oh,
on
this
it
is
last
such a
time. So
fair
that
veto.
kind of tells you that they're not comfortable with that Harbor Viper setup anymore. And
God's
once
Reign
again,
picks
Bind has been
attack.
picked up as a decider.
God's Reign ने defense भी नहीं लिया Pearl पे.
Bind was an absolute disaster
Interesting
for
side
Reckoning
pick
Esports
also.
last time around. But hey, at least they managed to change
Looks
up the
like
map
they were
veto,
ready
right? They
for the
instantly pick
veto.
up that Pearl map because it doesn't get banned out. Last time, God's Reign had banned Pearl right off the bat, and that's exactly why Reckoning had to go ahead.
Yes,
and pick
Lotus
Seven now
is a new map.
But now
and
that
it is
Fractal
based out of
banned, also
Banaras.
that Pearl's available, Reckoning wastes no time.
Indian
doing
map.
it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing Flabin
With
on
Indian
Astra
Agent
and
Harbor.
Twist on
Dono
KO.
around
Okay,
same
same
time
control
release hai.
lineup, this time from the side of Reckoning Esports, and similar things going to be happening even from their opponent. But we're seeing that initiator change over here from the side of Reckoning Esports, as they're going to go with the Sky and also a Sentinel, which will be the KJ. Quite interesting. The lineups are almost similar, but still a little bit different, and that difference can make a massive impact.
Exactly, that triple initiator setup coming out from God's Reign can be quite questionable, especially on the map of Pearl. There was a time when they used to run that breach, but I think somewhere at the start of Split 2 they got rid of the breach because it probably wasn't giving them as much value as it was supposed to.
Yeah.
But now it seems like they've gone back to it, right?
Okay.
There was a point when
Yeah.
Hoke stopped playing the breach and he started playing the Killjoy instead.
Looking at the
And then they would
comms.
still have one Killjoy in the mix.
We have
at
2
least.
KOs.
But
We
now
have a
they
Sova.
triple initiator,
They have a
so
Sky.
I wonder
Yeah.
what God's Reign is gonna
Same
do.
Astra
They will
pick.
have a lot of info to begin with. But
We have
very
a Sheriff Investor.
difficult
Might
time
be a
in the
slow
second half
pick
when
and
they are
play
on
strat.
defense without that Killjoy.
So
On Deadly.
Heylo being picked out. I'm quite skeptical.
Yes,
about
and
Solo
now
pick
I
over
raise
here
it like
because
this. Okay.
it's not that valuable, to be honest, on the map of Pearl, but we never know. Maybe these guys are the professionals. They've probably got a way to work it out. As we've got God's Reign wanting to breach out the A side so far. They've got the arts control, and now they've also stepped their foot inside.
This
the
is very
site. Reckoning
spammable.
Esports on
The spam is big. Oh, the planter died without any trade. RGE is going for a fast retake here.
It's out and over. An absolute burst from the side of Reckoning
So yeah,
Esports.
this was
Oh,
good.
you blink it and you miss it.
Pushing in, pushing in, pushing in, and getting the job done
Was playing in such
before
a
they even
bad
plant the
queue.
bomb.
Everyone's holding towards the back.
That was very
sides,
good.
Mostly towards Flower Pot and Secret. None of them really gave out an early fight to God's Reign. They let God's Reign flood into Ard. let
Hi
them flood
King,
into
hi
Raven,
Sai
don't
Ankit.
fight over there. But the moment they tried to
Welcome
plant
to the
that
stream.
spike, that's when Reckoning Esports ripped the entire crossfire apart.
It was
and
my
start fighting,
mobile phone.
poking in and out, just trading each other really well. And none of them overcommitted, none of them went
Nice.
into an angle from where they can't be traded. That's how God Reckoning
They
Esports
have
win
this
the business.
information.
Remember, we had
That
this
B is
conversation
clear.
about how good Reckoning
This is
Esports are
perfect.
Just to the pace, and look at this. They're playing so disciplined.
Yep.
No one's just pushing at all. But yeah, there is one little push from the side of Reckoning Esports, and he's managed to get a lot of info so far. Unfortunately for Reckoning, they've lost out on one
Oh
of the
my
players, but
God.
it's not gonna matter.
Oh shit, I wasn't
This
looking.
man is on fire. He connects all the shots with the Sheriff, and Hirsch in the close quarters will
me-
seal it.
Sheesh, that was quite a stylish affair
Quickly,
from
quickly,
Deadly,
quickly.
right?
Last 3.
Yeah.
10, 9,
Starts off with a banger
and
he
8.
follows up
Tomorrow,
with
day
some- if
after,
he keeps
and
hitting shots like
day
these,
after.
then
Okay.
God's Reign are in a bit of trouble. But guess what? Voya still has that Vandal. He will definitely put it to good use. The only man with a weapon of sorts.
Oh, sold it.
Okay, then I guess no hero Vandals from Reckoning.
Oh, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna buy Operator for Deadly 10. This is their game plan. In the upcoming round, they want to give that win condition in the hands of Deadly as quick as possible. And just a fourth round and already an Operator in the hands
So
of
I
Deadly.
understand how RG is trying to play with their
Yeah,
double
because
initiator.
guys,
Every
Voya's
time
already
they
got
take
47
info on
credits,
one
so
extreme
he
with
closed that
Sky,
up already.
Oh my
and
God.
once they figure out that
but
one
no
extreme is
matter you
clear,
have an
either
open
A
or
or
not,
B, they just
It'll be a bit
over-rotate
of
to
a concern
the
if Autumn
other
picks up
area.
windows and if Deadly gets evaporated just like that.
But this time,
And
Deadly
also
got
quite
picked
nice.
off.
Now you can really start to see that breach
And
coming
now
to
they
effect
don't
as
have
Reckoning
enough players
simply
around
don't
them.
get to peek out when they want. Instead, they're just trying to get something within the
Oh.
gaps that is being offered by God's Reign, and so far all the gaps have been
He
blocked
knows,
up
okay.
nicely. Takes Autumn's side.
I like the
everyone
game
getting a
plan.
piece each.
And also, God's Reign, the way they are playing,
Round,
they're
goes for
even
the
falling
God's
into
Reign.
that trap.
As expected,
Because they are going
Reckoning
fast
don't win the
with their
bonus
splits.
round, but then again, that was because of the lack of weaponry.
So it's very likely that if there is
Now seeing
anyone
this
in
happen,
A
they're
main,
shooting with the
they will do an A
weapons.
split.
and able to win that round so far.
Or
Good
if
steal
someone
off
is
the
in
B
B
side
main,
though still.
they will either do a B hit
And yeah,
or
this
they'll
is
be
where the
murking
operator
mid
will
or
pull
mid
out as
doors.
well, and yes, this is what I
So they're
exactly said.
utilizing the
Operator
sky
really
really
taking
well. Like I
full
want to see the
advantage
sky
of the
again.
combination, but you can
Let's see
what
what he
Reckoning
does.
Esports are doing
Will he
with the
flash
light
outside A
armors. That
again?
means even if this
And now
round is
he'll see
lost
that
from
A is
Reckoning
clear and
Esports,
he'll rotate
in the
again.
upcoming round,
This
they'll
is a
still
very
have
common
enough money to
pattern
buy
noticed
out.
in these
So
3
that's a good
rounds.
thing.
And Godzrin should know that they're knifing B and they should wait for the knife.
Well, here it comes. The big bad operator. Razer
So he
Strider
gets
on
the
mid.
blind. Someone is
Now,
outside
luckily
A,
for
so they
God's
hold
Rain,
A.
they're not going anywhere close
Oh
to
no,
B,
I
right?
think he did
They
not get
always start off
blinded.
in a very
Yeah,
similar
so he's
fashion.
rotating.
They
Okay.
love taking control of B ramp early on.
So Harshka is a very
But
simple role.
they will keep changing the position.
He'll
as the
flash one
game goes
extreme
every
and
now
he'll
then.
rotate
Like,
to
for
the
example,
other.
This time Tix is exploring A main by himself, and he's about to
wow.
encounter
Nice shot.
Flabin. Flabin wins the duel.
Nicely done. Puts that nail on that opponent's head. And now Tix out of the game. One big man not inside the round anymore. That's a massive threat neutralized. Hirsch as well, he's got pretty much almost all of his utility kit available. So that can be a lot of value in itself, a lot of information. Good flash, gonna give the presence away too, and as soon as the presence is given away, Godscreen, they will burst onto the site. Autumn once again just dashing forward. Nice click on the head. Voya is gonna start to retaliate back in
I
style.
think it's time that Godzrin, like after Godzrin loses this round and they realize that they're running into a stack and they start thinking like, why is this happening? It's because of the sky, and I hope they start getting blinded on
Yeah, one
either
the
of the
huge
extremes
favors
now,
this
on
was.
both the extremes,
All these people, they're
just to
already
not
beaten
give that
down,
information
so
away
it's
about
quite
where they're
likely that
hitting.
He doesn't get to save this one. But he doesn't even have the intention.
Yes,
to
no
do
need
so.
to peek.
Hoping
Let's
someone
not
offers him 1v1
burn
to
away our
him and he
money.
gets
Yes,
more frags, but that won't happen.
perfect.
And that, my friends, is the drawback and the strength of a triple initiator composition. The biggest strength is that because you have 2 flashers, you can easily take control of backside. Autumn has absolutely no problem getting the kill onto Harsh because he's blind as a bat. But because
I want to
Reckoning
see
Esports are using
Godzrin
their Astra as a pseudo sentinel of sorts over here,
adapt to
making the
this
smokes come alive
and
as soon
then
as the
going
exit
on
is
both
out of
the
way and
extremes.
using the nanostorms
Are
to
they
buy
doing that
time.
now? I hope this
God's Reign have a
Astra
very little
will
timing
make
window,
sure.
right? They have the timing window in between the flashes when they can easily get those frags.
Okay,
they
so
don't,
the solution to
well,
the
then it
problem,
will be
kill this
trouble.
guy. Perfect,
This time they don't
perfect.
need anything to get those frags. It's just Autumn and his brainstorm. He's hovering above like an Apache attack helicopter.
This is even better.
Well, feels bad, man, for Hirsch. But Reckoning Esports,
Reckoning is not
once
going
again,
back,
approaching the
even
similar
though
sort of
they
pattern,
got their,
pushing out of the A-main area, as always, but this time with the
even
help
though they
of
lost their
Flabin,
man there, they're
timing
still pushing
does
up
not work out
and
in
they
favor
want
of
to
Dirty
keep
10.
that
Flabin's
space.
got a
Flabin
huge
is surprised.
large army in front of him.
Now they'll
Opponent
run
needs
into
to
the
get
op
back to
because
safety
they
with
won't.
the ball.
Oh, but
Operator
Autumn
once
will
again
just get him.
quick into action, but a little too late for that one. Flabin's gonna get the retaliation. But he's
Oh,
got the
Flab.
timing
He
approaching in
just
front of him.
dies.
He's
There's
also
no
been
way
stunned
out
out.
from
Nothing
this.
can be done. He gets taken care of. Tick
Oh.
still looking over, extend out of the smoke towards the flower pod region. But in the end, he's not gonna be able to do so. Denied. Trist trying his
Trist
best to
has
fight
a
back with his
nade
teammate.
that he can work
Boy, really has to be
with.
the key
Yeah,
player,
34
considering
nade.
Trist doesn't even have a lot of HP left over. Reckoning Esports in a massive world of trouble, and they're still able to find the kill somehow.
Oh my god, they're getting all the kills.
What?
Not just one. Inside,
What?
even though he's the clutch
2v4?
master. Yeah, he can't get everybody, right? A 2v4
No,
pulled
I
off
want
by
to look
Reckoning
at this
Esports.
round again.
Their army shin, but a little too approaching him. Needs to get. Flabin's gonna get the save.
ठीक है, after Flabin dies, okay.
He gets taken care of.
Now
Tick
Tix
still
falls
looking-
back. That was a good decision.
He's not
So Vibhor loses his 1v1 while he's repositioning back to into A main. Okay.
able to do
Then it's
so,
still a
denied. Trist
3v2
trying his best to
in the
fight
favor
back
of
with
God's
his teammate.
Reign.
And Voya really has
They
to be
clear
the
out
key
default,
player, considering
although
Trist
it's
doesn't
not
even
hard
have a lot of
cleared.
HP left over. Reckoning Esports in a
Trist goes up, wins his 1v1. Okay, fine.
and they're still able to find the kill somehow.
Oh. Is God's Reign at a disadvantage because poor economy or because attack side is weaker? No. This map is very even. It's not attack or defense sided. It's mostly
That's him,
comp
and even if
sided,
he
and
tries
the
to
comps
escape,
are
he will
pretty
just get
much
shot down. So
good.
those 3
They don't
frags
have
that
any
God's
bad
Reign were able
agents.
to get
It's more
were
like they're not
immaculate.
able to adapt to what
And yet, Reckoning
RGE is doing, which I already mentioned about the sky taking info. See again, this flash. Did you notice this bird? They have this info that this all of this area is clear, so they are able to rotate all the way on this area. And God's Rain is always going into a disadvantage. They're not masking that info, or they're not deceiving RG into thinking that they are there, so they stay.
There are two players available on the B, but it is sort of good news.
See again, this guy used his dog and he cleared A main, so 4 of them are able to focus in this area. And even better now, Deadly has this area, so this is all the area that RG has to look at, this small square. This is how RG is so proactive with their information. They shouldn't lurk more necessarily, but they should slow down with the plan that they want to follow. They need to understand. Oh my god. See, so it's not just Hawa's positioning here or his aim. Since Deadly has all that information back in B main, Hua could position himself in some very unorthodox position. Like when you're coming out of the link, you won't expect anyone to stand here, because this is not a safe angle unless you have B main. So basically they need to, okay, they're not masking information again. See, focus on the same pattern now. The bird, A clear. What is this guy going to do now? Go, 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 go. Yup. He hears the comm that they're droning and he's rotating all the way back to B. Same thing again and again. You can just go back. Every round the same thing is happening. God's Rain, either they need a timeout for their coach to tell them that this is what's happening because they have a sky, or they just need to adapt to it real quick. They're just digging a hole for themselves by going fast and fast.
But they have a very little timing window to get that plant done. That lockdown is going to send them packing away. And it buys so much time.
Yes, they're committing too much. And it's not even committing too much. It's too fast. Like, you have a lot of time. You can slow down. Even you can gather info. Yes, if I have to put that in a concise way, bhai, RG is able to scout and read them really easily. Because God's Rain is too committed at one area. Rather ये language मुझे use करनी चाहिए थी. Thanks, bye. I will take the notes. Where is my diary?
There's no getting past Voya. That ace
Oh yes. Or Arish
He
Bilyat.
gets 3 more kills in this round, inching closer and closer to the ult once more.
It's high time. I hope God's Rain realizes that the Sky Flash is making things worse and worse for them. But the funny part is they are rushing B. Okay, now they take this time out. 7 rounds ho chuke hain. I hope they have spotted this Sky pattern by now. Because it's the same thing when you play bind, okay? It's the same thing when you play bind, and Sky is a very common pick on bind.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Godspeed is going to give a good listening to the teammates there. And
let's just say
we have been taking a look at ever since
we have
Godspeed has been added
5 counter-terrorists, I mean defenders,
and we have been seeing this man on the cam from split
playing
Tactical timeouts have been proven out to
bind,
be so
and as soon as this Sky flashes here, they clear out all of this area, and this player is able to rotate back to A. And if the opponents were to come back to B, all of this time that Sky buys for them, then all of this area that the attackers have to scale up, it is equivalent to the rotation time as well. Like this is equal to this.
Amazing forces to be reckoned with. Oh, but this time.
Oh, they're just going back fast. My cloudbird stopped working out with him.
And he's already calling in for the rotations.
Okay, it's like
and if he doesn't see anyone over there, he will most likely go ahead and join his teammate over there.
For what? Bill Hunter, you want a game or for casual use?
with blind ambition and burning traction. Flabin
And I
tries to
think
defend,
3.5 years
but
is
he
a good
will be
time.
met with too much resistance.
I'm surprised they were working
Wow,
for
twist.
3.5 years.
That's a good way to get the kill.
Again and again.
But look at Reckoning
Gaming,
Esports.
you can go for
First
these.
left and check,
And
but that guy
HyperX is
gets such a nice
releasing
amount
their
of
new version.
Reckoning Esports once again,
HyperX
just closing the
Earbud
gates right in
2,
the face
if
of
I'm
God's
not wrong.
Reign.
You can go for them
Absolutely stomped on
as
the
well.
inside. There's just no
As
way
soon as
in.
they're released in India. I'm not sure if they're released yet.
The floodgates are always
Earbuds
closed
2 they are called or
perfectly
something.
by
I don't
God's
know.
Reign. And as I said,
But I'm sure they have an
Astra is
upgraded
playing
version
a
coming soon
crucial role
in it
in
for India.
all of this.
They
Flavius
did
is
already.
doing
Yeah,
such
you
a
can go for
phenomenal
those.
job, and I feel like he needs to be appreciated so
No one
much.
bought it? Really?
Flabin.
I am really satisfied with my
Everyone
initial
was really
HyperX
doing a good
Earbuds
job.
wala version.
And Flabin,
I like them.
while he may not be able to get into the thick of the
Okay,
action
now look at
very
this. Now
often,
look at this.
the fact that he's able to
Hammerhead
use
is the
agility
best.
and help his teammates
Depends
out
on the
is
availability.
incredible. That timing has
So
been
this
amazing.
time,
Every
God's Reign has
single round
finally
at this
started
time,
to default.
proves me wrong,
They
but
know
really
someone
don't
is
take care of
A-main, that is
himself.
making two of them stay at
Agility
A.
and firepower.
Hi Amit.
That's too much
Hammerhead.
here for
Yes,
competition.
Hammerhead is the best. Razer Hammerhead say better
You need a
earrings
moment of
hai nahi.
silence in a moment like this. God's Reign,
Oh
such
my
an
god, but
important
then
round for them.
again, if not
Currently
A,
it's
now
in
they
a
have the
chaotic
line
trap
for B.
where they're losing one round.
God's
Tommy reset.
Reign,
Use
they're
the second
playing
round.
too much.
Well, you're completely done for. Go on,
Not
Nico.
just the
They're
not just the
so
economic trap, you know. You can see the
committed
push
to
up from
one
the B already.
area
They can sense this
all
B
the
hit coming
time.
from a mile away, and there's no way back.
Wow.
There's no backup plan for God's Reign.
You took that. You saw the
They're
replay
not
before.
creating enough
It
question
was
marks
just
for the
ridiculous.
opposite
Ticks
team.
and ticks is way too low. Vapor able to find a good pick on Hirsch, but then Lee
What a
Taylor
shot.
back, and now Vapor's on an absolute fire. And Reckoning Esports
Just
on
getting
over,
flanked
just
over and
pushed
over again.
through every single thing that's been put up against them. And once again, God's Reign just being
Uh,
stopped in
Okay,
their
bye.
tracks.
Yep, absolutely stopped. And
Folks
Reckoning
has got 0
Esports.
kills. He's doing Vapor cosplay.
I like the way you streaming
okay,
now.
I
What do you
didn't
mean?
expect,
Because I'm
that
talking?
to come through. Sheesh. Not the statement I thought I would say,
Yes, I
but,
did. I did.
Yeah, it is quite an unfortunate statement, right?
Start defaulting
Folks,
more. God's
there was a
Reign.
point
Start
where he was
defaulting
deviated away from the
more.
push on this map, but now that
Yes.
he's picked it up, he can kind of regret it already.
Yes, now look at this.
Second ready once
They've
more.
started taking A main, they've started
It's so
taking B
fascinating
main,
to see that Reckoning
and
Esports
now
haven't really
RGE
angled
is
people
playing
at all,
in
right?
all
They sort of
these areas. Like,
hold the angles
they're
and let
not
God's Reign walk
leaving
into them.
areas for a stack.
This is
कोई
perhaps
नहीं
the
reverse
only
sweep
time
होगा.
that they
Oh,
challenge a little more aggressively. Flappin, though,
it's
a little bit
very
nervous spot. He's
unlikely
offered a
if
1v1
they're
to
going
the
to play
other
like this.
controller.
But I'm
Astra
hoping for
versus
the best
Astra,
team to
Vapor
win.
versus
And
Flavin,
Flavin is
and
clearly winning
for
all
the
his
only
1v1s.
time
Now the
where
biggest
Vapor
issue
could
is
have single-handedly
Astra is
cleared up
gone.
the site.
So if they
This
have
is an
to
opportunity.
hit the site, they won't have any smokes. Unless they get any picks from far off.
Holding that angle with Yop.
No, I'm not
Just
supporting
waiting for
anybody. I'm
someone to
just.
peek
But
out.
obviously, I have my
Instead,
friends in
Shivam
God's Reign, so
finally
I'd be happy if they win.
to hit. And as he's got the
See,
confirmation,
this
Shivam
far
got
off
up
pick,
down
this
across
is
the
very
grenade
bad
right on
from
the
Deadly.
skull of
He
Double
shouldn't
Tap.
have.
Marshall's gonna
Peek
be able to
that.
dig his grave right there. But now
Oh,
Reckoning
that
Esports,
dink
you
is
can already
big.
see the rotations on the site. Couple of
Diplomat.
gates fall. Good role
Nay, nay.
to support
My
them.
friends are in God's Reign. If
That
they win, I'll be happy for
Esports
sure.
bring on the site, but
But
Boris
it's
able
not
to turn back
like
the
I am
kill. That's a
supporting
good
the hard or Deadly someone.
Yep. All of Reckoning Esports is trying to hold these very cheeky angles,
Oi.
trying to get the kills as the plant goes through. But it's up to Hoax to somehow make this happen. God's Reign even tried to make that readjustment. They had been having trouble clearing out the pillar region, so instead.
Yes, I'm just
they
analyzing the
shoved all
game.
of the players inside of
Uh,
it and take control of B Link as well. hoping
माइक को
they could
थोड़ा सा
relieve
दूर
some sort of
पट
pressure.
रहा है.
But no, almost every single time Reckoning Esports have a pattern of
Is
defending
this
area.
better
They
now?
let God's Reign walk into the site. They give up map control in favor of maintaining the man advantage. In no occasion will a member
Much
of Reckoning
better?
Esports
Okay.
peek out by themselves. Except for maybe that 1v1 which Flabin and Vibhor engaged in towards A main. Every
You see,
single time,
oh my,
Reckoning
the
Esports
same
will just
flash.
hold the shallow angles when it comes to defending the sites.
Okay, so
These
now
shallow
even
angles get them
RGE
success
realizes.
almost all the time. Sheesh.
Sorry.
Good pick. But a return back instead too. These two
Even
teams
RGE
are
has finally
good when it
they
comes to get
changed their
great
game plan
kills, but
a little bit,
unfortunately,
which was
whenever God's
necessary.
Reign,
It's
they
been 10
decide to
rounds.
step their foot inside the site, they're always met with such a massive resistance.
Hammerhead
They're
duo.
not even able to plant the spike so far. So yeah, this encounter is going to be quite a massive one, and a good shot from Deadly 10. Sai being put to sleep, and now Godsreen once again. A
Hello,
massive
Buzz.
mayday situation for them. This will indeed be a panic call.
Yes, they have improved a
Godsreen
lot.
now will need to
I,
scoop
I
up
feel like they
whatever
were
power they're
performing
playing, but a Deadly 10 so
this
far
well
has
in
been
the
such
split
a
one
huge
as well.
impact maker.
It's
But a
more
return back
like,
as well from Godsreen
yes,
there.
I saw.
Perfect shot from Vapor.
It's more like the team is playing much better now, so they're able to shine more.
Make your life very, very difficult.
I
As soon as
haven't
the
read the
Lamzu
whole
gets popped,
article, I
somebody
just
from
know
Reckoning
that,
Esports is going to swing wide.
yes, what they published.
Godsreen have no choice but to clear out backside now. Where's a
Trish
advantage?
pickup
He
was
knows
good,
that they both will
yes.
try to double peek him.
Sure.
So they're trapping them inside. A fragment on the other end means they can't escape. And then the flash peek to make sure that the kills are there. Reckoning Esports always a step
He
ahead.
brought a lot of firepower,
luring
yes.
Godsreen into
You
their
know,
nets.
fun fact, before
Massacre.
Lethal was
Absolute
out of the
massacre.
league,
And it seems
we
like
were
we're
going to
probably
try
gonna be seeing
Trist,
a
but we did
11-1
not
hap.
because Trist
Godsreen
was
just
trying for
getting
some other team.
stomped on so far.
If
Reckoning Esports'
Lethal
pick
had
on
played
Pearl
Split
was
2,
just
our
perfect.
lineup would
The
have
counter
been
pick against Godsreen, especially
minus
Godsreen
Khel'Thuzad
managed to
plus
find some
Knife
sort of cheat
Jester.
code against this team. For Godsreen
Hi,
was not even
Shrish.
able to do anything. They're not even
But
able to
unfortunately,
get
we
any
did
sort
not
of
play.
counter
We were
snipers so
practicing
far.
as well.
Deadly 10's operators making such a massive difference, just like yesterday.
But now when I see Trist performing this well,
Just like yesterday.
maybe Trist was
But
also a
yesterday,
good
Pearl
pickup.
was
If
a
we could
very
have
different flavor. It was way too many
acquired
overtimes,
him
way too much
and
anxiety.
played the
This
league as
tried
well,
the only anxieties
that
that we got to give
was
Dash
a bad
back.
dash, a miss
But
move.
I think he's
Miss
gonna be
move.
okay with this one. They still have way
Miss
too much
move.
advantage. The barrage of flashes
Oi.
come through. Twist dodges
Are they
all of
getting
them,
more
but he
desperate
can't dodge
now?
Autumn's
God's
knives.
reign.
They try to push in towards Link, and this has been a key area for God's reign to take control of. This time
So
it's
out of the 12
unsuccessful, but
rounds,
they
this is
tried
the
to go in
first
for the
round
reset
where
onto the KO, and it
God's
doesn't
Reign
happen.
Rush was actually
Instant rage comes
successful,
through,
and
God's
that too
Reign
because
finally
of
are able to
Deadly
pull off a
10's
second
mistake.
round on board. But still,
So
this
you
is
see,
just
like,
way too much
their
advantage
game
for
plan
Reckoning
had a
Esports.
lot of
They've
flaws
already secured double
on the
digits.
attack
Yeah, it
especially,
seems like already the story has
and
been dictated in front of
I'm
us, ladies and
expecting
gentlemen,
them
and,
to
getting two is a
play better
massive
in
half. I mean,
defense.
that's a massive difference, and
And
considering
RGE is
Reckoning
clearly
Esports
looking
has
really
got
good.
such a huge cushion, they're also going to be feeling so confident in the second half. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking about confidence, you guys can also look pretty confident if you're going to shape.
If you guys want this one blade, I have it. It's good. Just participate in the giveaway. Hey, Crips be doing this, noticing his fingers are not visible. Shivi bhai, yeah, their comp is fine. It's just how they're playing. The comp is fine. There's no issue with the comp.
Bro, fridge meat के लिए, heat के लिए नहीं. Bro, this graphics card is making my frames drop. Come with me if you wanna get.
The all-new OMEN 16 with advanced
One
tempest
second.
cooling technology, now with 5 heat pipes and 4 thermal outlets. The OMEN 16 with 12th Gen Intel Core i7 processor to make you forget your frame drops.
Now that's cool.
Game on with Tempest cooling.
Presenting Hyundai i20N line. It's time to play.
Yes, I'm a Gen Z, or should I say, the Gen Next. And I don't let fear hold me back from doing anything. I choose to move fearlessly to it all.
Hey buddy, we need you to trim your beard for this next scene.
What? Okay, fine, I'll admit it. I move fearlessly in most things, but I draw the line here. What if I Nico cut myself?
Try this.
Phillips.
Welcome back into the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 10-2 was the scoreline in the first half, and now we're going to jump inside the game once again, where this time we are going to be seeing the switch up onto the sides too.
Hello. So we are back as soon as the second half
Let's see how much of an impact
starts.
on the defending side.
Yes.
I really hope that they can put up a show because so far it's been nothing but lackluster.
Shibai,
And
like,
it's
isn't
not
Sky
just the
better
fact
than
that
Breach?
God's Reign aren't able to get control of the sites, right? Reckoning Esports
No,
firing
Breach
on
is
all
equally
cylinders. Just take a look at the
impactful.
difference in kills that all these individual
But
players
yeah,
have.
it's mostly
It means
about
that
how you use
they
it.
collectively as a team
The
are
way
stepping up
God's
in
Reign
all
wants to
sorts of
play
fragment departments.
or wanted to play their
Obviously,
attack
they have a
side
very default
was
spread out.
to
Deadly
go
team
through brute
pushing
force.
towards
Like,
B
look at
clear.
what RGE is doing,
At the
okay?
same
They have two
time,
guys A main,
you've got
one guy's
Pro
holding
in
mid.
mid.
They're making sure
Trish
shop
also
push
looking
is
to re-engage on
safe,
mid.
and then they have
And on
one
the
guy
other
lurking
side,
around B.
you've got two people
So
being
they
taken
have
towards A
all
main.
the information on the map.
Deadly 10 over
Look at
here
how RGE is
has to do his
scouting over
best
the map.
job of selling this
But
fake
what did we see
as
from
much
God's
as he
Reign?
can.
Even
Oh, he doesn't just
pickoffs.
sell the
When
fake,
you
he
stay
also gets the
patient,
kills.
you keep the
Now
opponent on their
that's
toes,
distraction at its
you're able to
finest.
pick them off as well.
Perfect duel between the Jets
That's
and
what
Sai.
I wanted to see
But
from
once again,
God's
you can
Reign
say
as
that
well.
the 10 came through victorious. Sai looking
See,
open
now
to
this play, if he overextends, will
doors.
get
Oh,
punished.
he's so adamant to push out. Woya is just waiting on the other side. As soon as he's going to step out, this is where the engagement comes through. And yes,
This is
Woya
how
wins it.
you make the
Nicely done.
opponent
Nail in the coffin
make
for Sai.
decisions.
A 3-on-5 scenario already. Reckoning Esports having all the
The
advantage
time
in the
is
world.
really low.
Woya
Okay.
is lurking around in the
I really
middle
want to
once
see
again.
how it
This
goes
guy
now
takes
because the
control
time
of
is
the
really
side
low.
control. Look at the rest of his teammates starting to flood in all
And
the way from the double
if
doors.
they go through this small choke point, Tix has a lot of overplay potential here. He can actually multi-frag
Very
this.
little time left. Reckoning Esports have to go for the spike tap, and somehow it's gonna be up to Tix to just kill these people before they
Tix,
do
oh,
anything.
he's
Hodge does
alone.
a very good job of spraying them two down.
He could have
and
spammed
just
him.
Gets it down.
That was a very
down
risky
in
call
a
by
blink of
RGE, I
time.
must say.
Important Tix
That was
now
ballsy.
having to do it all. They thought they could just
Good
deny the
smoke,
plant
good-
and make it work,
good
but now the
coordination
ball has
there.
been dinked without even seeing his opponent. And Trish
So-
is a miracle worker.
That was so well played.
Once again, Triss just coming through victorious. This man is so
I like
good
it.
in the pistol rounds. I remember even in the first half pistol round.
English बहुत अच्छी है. Do you realize I'm making so many errors while I talk? But I'm only talking so that I can become fluent. If I think of every error, I will fumble a lot. But after I finish my sentence, I'm able to detect the errors that I'm making. Hi Sanket. I did Sanket, I did.
Nice cost 20 drive. It's gonna land quite.
Oh, great pickoff.
Oh my
Again, look at
goodness,
what
snap.
RG is doing. They have one guy lurking mid.
Barely a pixel visible of Deadly's skull, but Autumn's able to connect that shot.
I'm yet to read the whole article and yet to process my thoughts on it. It's a very sensitive problem, but like my instant reaction was, as a fellow gamer, I just felt bad. But I still have to look at all the information and see what I can make out of it. For now, I just feel bad for Twisted and his family, his team, and everyone that had spent their time with him.
Let's see what type of miracle we're going to see in front of us.
They're just buying time, man. They're just buying time. Using nanos, making sure he doesn't get pushed. Trist, he just has to play on the back of Harsh's contact, and they do both try to play on timing, but it's just simply not enough.
I
doing
know.
such an amazing job of making
Just
sure
talking
they
about
work.
it
Flatten
makes me
them in, tries to knock
so
them
sad.
too,
I
and he has
couldn't
to
even
go
watch
ahead and
this
swing
round
Autumn.
properly.
Autumn with the shorty.
Kya
He
la?
make this work,
Rose,
but it
bad
just simply
timing.
won't happen. Reckoning refuse to budge. They refuse to bow down to anyone.
Rose, what are your thoughts on the game?
Such a massive difference in the scoreline, but hey,
Now open for interpretation.
God's Reign, they
This
have
game or
managed
your
to
game?
pull the series back in the past. The first map was quite a close one, quite a close affair. But then, God's
Smart
Reign,
enough to ask
they
me.
got a reverse sweep
Both the
once.
games.
So there is a possibility we might be seeing a map trade outs, but we're seeing smile on the face of
फ्लैट
Godspeed,
में
so I
मेरे
guess
साथ कडल कहाँ है?
it's
बस तू
not
दिल्ली में?
really that loss is not really affecting him a
फ्लैट में
lot.
आ सकता हूँ, उसके बाद का
Maybe
नहीं पता.
I don't know. Maybe Godspeed are planning to trade this one out.
Oh my god, hi White
I mean,
Horse.
I can't exactly decipher what smiling
White
and
Horse, you
what
the best.
emotions are right now. I mean, I'm a bit shaken up, I'm gonna be honest, but hey, as long as God's Reign can maintain their composure, as long as they can find a way to smile through all the things that are being thrown at them, I think they'll find their way across the other maps. Still
Last
quite a
match
long
matchup
series, right?
maybe
It's a
even
best of three, remember, it's a sprint.
God's
I mean, sorry,
Reign
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
came back
So, yeah, you just gotta do your best to keep calm.
after losing the first map.
Indeed.
So yes,
12-2. One more round needed, ladies and gentlemen. On map
it's
points.
RGE's pick
This
and
is
they are
Reckoning
looking
Esports, and
prepared.
they've
I
also got
like
the
that
better
from
weaponry on the
RGE.
board. But if Autumn and Sai are able to connect those crucial
How
shots
you
with
been?
Guardians, then that can also
Not
make
very
a
good,
massive difference.
honestly. Just trying to
Consider-
figure out
considering
things.
such a huge cushion is already available
White
to
House,
these
you're so
Raiders,
wholesome.
probably
Whenever I
won't
read
play
your
like
name
that
or I
doesn't
see
really
you, I
matter.
just feel so good. I
Even
don't know,
if
you have that
wins
vibe
don't
with
come
you.
from them, it's still not going to affect them quite a lot. Side Dreams went for quite an initial contact. He wanted to go a little bit aggressive. Wanted to take some sort of risk.
Oh,
Good
what a
shot
punish
there.
by
Second
Autumn.
one taken down as well.
They're
As I
going a
said,
little
if
YOLO
these
here.
Guardians bring back into the
It's
action,
12-2.
things can
Let's
be a little different,
take
and
it to
that's what
them
happens.
on their faces. I like that.
Well, at least God's Reign start off on the
Does
foot. They get
AA
a
have a
little
chance
bit
against
fire,
OG?
but with God's Reign so
Interesting
determined to win,
one.
Reckoning Esports are afraid to peek out.
I feel like only team who
Maybe
can
they break
match
this crossfire.
OG's firepower in this league is
This can get traded
Aster
out, but
Army.
it's only if Hoax doesn't pay attention.
But then,
Oh, he's forced to fall back on the
is
inside of the door,
AA
and that
as
leaves things all
proficient
by
with their
himself now.
strategy?
The
As
support is still
proficient
available
as
through the front
OG
line
with
at
their
both walls,
strategy?
but
That's a big
I'm
question mark.
surprised nobody has cleared out
I'm
the
sure
distance.
Aster Army will
Time is running out, so
surprise
Reckoning
a lot of
most
us,
likely will have
but
to
it
call
won't
this
be a
a
surprise
decision.
for me because I know
Vandals still
they have
quite
the
expensive.
potential to beat
It's not
OG.
worth losing their lives against these Bulldogs and Spectres now.
I want what you inviters have. We haven't talked in years, bro. Is that what you want to have?
Easy for Deadly. Can he make this happen?
It's just after spending time with him in the boot camp, it's something that I feel about him. It's the vibe that he carries.
But Autumn's just waiting, and that one single tap's gonna seal it. God's Reign, a good round.
Nice
They're able to
Autumn.
scoop this one under the rug,
Let's get
but
back into the board.
they've still got a lot knocking on their doors. A lot of
New
problems
team
left to
when?
beat. It's just this one
I
round's not
will
gonna do it.
probably not join
Absolutely
any
not. Let's not
team
get at it.
unless it's a project that I have on
At this
my
point,
own.
we gotta start having that
I have already
conversation
made
about
a mistake
whether or not
of
we should even consider
giving
possibly
my
comeback, or should we just say GT go next?
how do I say this? Handling
Big
my
chance
fu
for
like
the
giving
Raiders
my
to try
future
and mount a
to
comeback of these
someone
step-up
else,
promotions,
and I don't want to
it's most
repeat it.
likely
So it's very
gonna be Sam,
unlikely
but
that I will join a team
God's
very
Reign.
anytime soon.
Now you gotta pick your battles. You can't
But
hope to
let's
win them
see.
all.
If I do, it will be a team that I will be in charge of.
Nicely pushed up this time. Played a little aggressive. Try to push on all angles of the map.
Just like how
Controlled
it was
something
during
that
God
really just won them
Particles.
that round. They were able to suffocate Reckoning Esports.
WTC और VCL एक साथ देख रहा हूँ.
Reckoning Esports are doing. They're gonna play on a hero
समझ नहीं
Vandal.
आ रहा.
Fab is the only man with a Vandal.
Oh!
Deadly 10's gonna push up and a good
Ticks
shot.
with the savior kill.
It's gonna do the job so far. They're able to stop the
Flabin
attack
if he
of the
gets
opponents,
oh
but
that
Flab
was
able to
good.
get two of his own. And now Roya
I'm
has
losing
the
all
second
sight
goal
of
to
strategy
the
or
lead.
everything. It's like 12-4. I just want this map to end now. I'm not even focusing. Let me.
But now Reckoning Esports are also
क्या
gonna
लगता है
have
God
to
जीतेगा?
their
This
head,
map?
so
Surely not.
it's
RG's
the call.
prepared and
Given the
they'll
way that
close it
God's Reign
out
have
for
been
sure.
playing the last few rounds, I think these guys are gonna be much more aggressively than Reckoning ever did.
मेरे pick'ems में भी I have
Flashing flares
RGE
here, so
winning
they are
over
just gonna pick
God's
up
Reign
fights upon fights
in a
upon
2-1.
fights on the back of these flashes,
But if
and
God's
just
Reign
challenge
wins,
Reckoning
I'll be
Esports
happy because
all
I have
day
my friends
long.
in that team. So yes, whosoever wins, I win.
Well, let's see whether the challenge paves off this time or not. Early fault line doesn't really help them get much, but
Oh, what a
Autumn is able
pick
to
off.
get one off and fall
I
back to
love this
safety as well.
proactive plays by Autumn. I feel like he's freeing up. That this will
Always
be
striking first, always
very
striking
deadly in
Giants.
the next
Look to
map
carve
if
out an
he keeps
opportunity,
up
but
this
how many
groove
more of these
of his.
opportunities will it take
पिकअप में जिंक्स करते हुए शिवी भाया यस शामी ने बोल्ड कर दिया मानो okay thanks my crick buzz thanks for being in the chat so if anybody wants cricket updates guys we have Amit here okay this round if Hoax doesn't get one
Whoa!
What were those 2 kills? It was able to find
oh that is so unlucky for RGE. Oh, but it's 3v3 again. The one pickoff was KO in his ultimate. Ascent पे भी 3 initiators. What do you think? Can play. Ayo, Trist. Nice, Weber.
Gets them as they're vulnerable, gets them as they're
Oh.
planting. Deadly left to his own devices, he has to isolate.
This is winnable.
One
This
blade.
is winnable.
He's
Oh,
gotta
nice
get
try.
to rights, and Autumn will finally bury him down.
So Trist didn't expect Vibhor to run out of CT and Vibhor exploited a really good gap in their post plant. While one player is planting and the new one is in halls, Trist ka position was very easily detected and he got punished. Chalo Autumn ne bacha liya. Vibhor got lucky? No, not at all.
This is a cliff which has a long
It
drop.
shows that he's registering the information so well. Once planting, when was halls, let me go out. Punishes him,
Still quite a lot of
punishes the
offense being
planter
them,
while he
and-
isolates from halls.
but
So
now
they
you
were
really
like
gotta
good
start asking the
kills
question,
there.
when do Reckoning close this out? I mean, God's Reign probably don't even consider themselves to be a winner in this game. They just want to drain out the mental stamina.
Okay, so Autumn is not in B anymore, and if they hit B right now,
Easier for them in the next game.
that could
And
because then
Go
Op
to
will be
Global
very
Rival,
weak
it's a
during the
fast
retake.
hit. Cosmic Divide also
So
pretty
they
good. The only way that
might
God's
be
Reign
in
can
an
fight them is by
advantage
just
if they hit
flashing
B
out on
right
the
now.
other side of that orange box.
I've stopped using the Epic
But
Pen, although I
God's
wanted to
Reign
get
next
used to
game
it.
even
I'll
take
start
that
using
box
it
as well.
again.
They know that God's Reign will focus on that area quite a lot.
I love that
Of their
peak.
own. Good
So,
trade out, though.
hi
He
Stakey.
feels deadly. And
The
because
spike
there's
is
not much
already
skill involved,
planted.
God's
The
Reign
time is
can
running.
out and try to deny the plant.
Yeah, even a reverse lockdown. Yeah,
Thank you,
lockdown
White
considering
Horse.
that was there.
So this lockdown bought almost how much? Oh, now they're spending time clearing halls as well. 15 seconds they bought just with the lockdown and planting behind the astral wall. I think this is a GG. This is a GG. This is very favorable for RGE. Yes, you know he's not diffusing.
And also able to knock every single player down. This defuse is being
Oh!
stuck, and well, Godsreen have got no other choice than just get this defuse down. But the time runs
See,
out.
that astral wall and that lockdown did all the work for RGE.
First map and take care of business.
Look at this.
Underneath the belts of
This
Reckoning
dance.
Esports As Godsreen face defeat on Pearl.
Cutie guy.
What a
Flabbin.
performance from Reckoning Esports. A
Ant-Man.
dominance first half, 10-2.
RGE looked really
Even in
good
the second
on
half,
their
when
map.
there's a glimmer of hope for God's
That was
Reign,
really
they
good.
established the win conditions as by just fighting on the back of those splashes. Reckoning Esports do the best they can to avoid fighting at all. They use the Cosmic Divide, pick up only one battle, that too on the back of flashes thrown in by the KO. They block the spike and get back. And they don't give God's Reign the fights they desire. Flabbin. slinging his
Putin
webs
and
across
Flabbin, they don't give a fuck about
traps
anybody.
together.
Hashtag
I must say
Russians.
that some of those not only were the moves very stylish, but he literally does feel like Spider-Man now, doesn't he? He's just weaving a web
रोज का मैच देखा
of
बिल्कुल
traps
देखा
for his
स्टेकी.
opponents because of his presence all across the map and his utility placement. Flabbin was amazing. But we'll discuss all of that in greater detail on
Shivi,
this
pleasure playing with you after ages. I wish I could say the same, bro. I'm hungry. Lunch में क्या है? Lunch में we have Subway. Only if you come back to home. But don't come back. क्या देखा? Give insights. A very blunt insight is it should be compulsory for every player to be Immortal 3 or 200 ELO plus before you step into team practice. That's my insight. And we can work from there. Immortal 3 or 200 plus ELO before we step into team practice. And I'm not even joking. Like, that's that's very objective and honest. Have some kimchi. I might make kimchi pancakes. Okay. Send photo in group by. See, if I had said skill issue, it would be like कि क्या भाई skill issue क्या? So I rather kept a solution for you all. Ki do this, and then obviously you figured out what I meant. You're smart. Playing something until next match. Uh how about we just look at what are we gonna see in the next map? Let's make some predictions. I don't want to play anything. I'd be playing Kovacs, like it was my Kovacs ka time, but that would be very boring for the stream. How about we just see what's the veto again? So we are playing Ascent now, okay? Let's just see once. Let's go into statistics and no, what was it? Agents. No, agents nahi. Actually, it should be stats. Fuck, I don't know. सट्टे अच्छा okay. Guys देख लो मेरे incredible statistics. Shivi, I could hit my shot of shot but not primary gun. Why? Uh I'll tell you why. Because your sheriff shots had all the frags where you entered second, and you were very calm and composed with your shots, and you were able to nail them because you knew where the opponent was. In many of the buy rounds, you were caught supporting or surprised by what the opponents were doing because they were playing very unorthodox because of the comp that they had, and obviously they were relying on their skill a lot. That is why you were able to get less kills there. So just don't overthink and it's fine. For more, you can just watch the game and you'll see what I'm talking about. Who wins this shiz? Is this. No, I'm not roasting her. I would never roast her publicly. God's reign. What- Stay on my stream, I'll go for what review. Stay on my stream and go for what the what review. While you stay on. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Who wins this is Reign Supreme, fam. RGE fighting. Yeah, chai bhai. RGE fighting. Okay, so we were going to figure out ki how do we see the stats. I forgot. What the fuck? We go into RIQ tomorrow. Okay. Who are they playing against? This game? You guys have played against them in the past, haven't you? They're dominating their lower bracket game. Against Big Scythe, you mean? Ayumi, Napski, Capricious is a sub. Okay, Aluka. They are all ex SMG players, if I'm not wrong. Iceberg is. No, sorry, Alter Ego, not SMG. Alter Ego players. Yes. Bess, I haven't heard her name. Zol, okay. Then who did I miss? Napski, Alter Ego, yes. Alter Ego core along with Bess. Uh, if we go to stats and then we go to split 2 and that's it. So here we can see Ascent Pay they have won 67% of the yes part 67% of their games, and in all of the games, एक second, when they've played it 3 times, and all the 3 times they started off in defense, their defense round win percentage is 56%. It means they were in we haven't played them before, and their better side is attack. I can't process this. Uh, so are you like saying that very vaguely, or can you really not process it? It's very simple. So these are the statistics for this team called God's Reign, and on the map Ascent, which they have played 3 times, right? The win percentage, right, is 67%. Okay, they won 67 and 3 times. It's like very very obvious. It's more than 50. So they have won 2 times. Sticky what? So they won 2 times, obviously, and they have lost once. And their favorite side is attack. That is all that I had to see. That's it. And all of the 3 times they played the same comp. And they lost to Godlike the one time that they lost. My reaction wasn't very appropriate. And now let's look at what RG has been up to. Hello, sir. Big fan. Me too, Daya. Bye. Me too. Split 2. They've played 2 times and once. Okay, they lost to God's Reign in their group stage, and they had Viper comp. Okay. So it's technically a revenge matchup for Reckoning map wise. साई भाई रिवर्स स्वीप करेंगे क्या? I think नहीं. Cosre ने अपने लास्ट गेम में भी एसेंट खेला है अगेंस्ट एस्टर, राइट? एंड आरजी प्रिपेयर करके तो आई है, तो अगेंस्ट रेवेनेंट. ओके, यस रेवेनेंट, सॉरी. तो but God's Reign, obviously they are such talented individuals and with such great staff, they can obviously pull off a comeback. I'm just making predictions here on the basis of information that I have. I know it's all because Sai clean shave, no cap. Yes, yes. Let's see what do we have on Twitter. Oh shit, let's not. Abhi, let's not. It will make me overthink. And I don't want to overthink or talk about sensitive topics right now on stream while I'm on camera. Yes. We're watching a fun game. Let's watch it. See, so I like this idea too now. Let's just say I have to go AFK, okay? What I can do now is I can be like, be right back at 5 minutes. This is so good. Epic Pen is the best. Let me get used to this eraser ka shortcut. I need to bind something which is easier instead of Control Shift 5, quicker as well. The time थोड़ी होता है that I press Control then I shift then I press 5. Let's say Control Shift 5. Why is it not working? Control Shift 5. Yes, I have it working now. No, why would I like God's Rain getting spanked? I would want Hooks and Vibho to win, and Ember as well. Although he's currently a sixth man for the team, but he's still part of the team. He's practicing. He's equally involved. So I would want those guys to win for sure. If I'm not there, at least my friends win. If I was there, obviously I would want to win myself. Oh, Godzin is your favorite team. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, how many of you use this? Yes, Vitality franchised. How many of you guys use this arm sleeve while you guys play? I'm assuming everybody here. How many viewers do I have? The 7 people who are watching me, I assume. It's a very safe assumption that all of you play Valorant. Oh, your skin is better. I see, bro. Oh, you don't? You don't play Valorant? You just follow? Okay. I see, bro. Nope, I don't. Oh, okay. Never mind. Huh. Let me post my stream link on the Discord as well. So if... Yes. Sai Ankit. Oh, you use? Okay. Arm sleeve who? Acha. Oh, you don't use the sleeve. Okay. Yes, I saw. I saw the update. Metal. Up JN will not have trouble buying Zeus, buying CZ, buying whatever the fuck he wants to and then sell it. Kal every single round he would buy some. So we had a CS tournament yesterday and we were playing. So one of my friend who is not playing CS anymore, he would buy something very stupid like Dual Beretta, Zeus, Tech 9, just because he's thinking that he can sell it again. And every single round he wasted so much money. We won the game because we had Metal obviously and me obviously. I think CS:GO is building responsible people by uh, not having the sell feature. Like people are very careful with what they are going to buy. Meanwhile, in Valorant, kids will come, "Eh, buy Odin, spam your head, do, and then they would just sell it after annoying the fuck out of you in the freeze time. एनजी के स्ट्रीम पे अलेक्जेंडर वाला क्लिप्स देखा अलेक्जेंडर प्रो प्लेयर वाला who used to play X Pro, that guy. Tech 9 is not stupid, sure. In a whole full buy round when we have operators, M4s, all our utility flashbangs, molotovs, then what else do we need? A Tech 9, okay. Oh, Mac 10 is not stupid. Mac 10 is the best gun. So easy. No, I did not watch the highlight that you're talking about. But I used to follow that player a lot because of his coax ka playlist. I'll show you. I downloaded something. Should I open my downloads right now? Should I? Should I? I will just download Zera. See, this is Alexander ka coax playlist, and we are back. This, and I do this as well. I used to, but yesterday. No, dual Beretta is useless. It's the most useless gun for mid ranges as well. Unless you have someone coming really close to you, and then you're going da, 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 da. But then so useless if someone's going to be fighting you from a very long range or even mid range for a fact. Guy. Mango or tarbuja. Mango or tarbuja. थोड़ा थोड़ा ले, काट के. Oh yeah, Dupree using it. Nah, man, he's not the goat. Look at his
Yeah, it
stats.
can really make or break the game. The lack of a sentinel in the previous game for God's Reign
Oh,
really just made
really?
their lives difficult.
We have a
They were getting
dualies meta.
backstabs very often, and even on the defensive
I
side,
did not
they couldn't
expect
really do
that
much
to
except play
happen.
on the back of their play on
Ever.
the back of their flashes.
Ghost
Now, the lack of a
P250,
sentinel,
Tech 9s,
or rather the
yes.
lack of a killjoy over
Dualies?
here, might just
What?
make things difficult for Reckoning Esports. But I'm
So,
assuming that Oya is just
RGE
gonna make use of some really creative
made a
calls
change, and
and
the
just be a
change is
battle
to
sage of
remove
sorts.
their
He did get an ace in the
flank
previous
watcher
game,
sentinel
so I'm
kinda,
assuming that his confidence
and go
and
for
his aim is
Sage.
at an all-time high.
And yeah, we can't also forget that how much impactful Trist has been in this pistol round. So yeah, well, Trist has been a massive asset for Reckoning Esports. So far, Deadly 10 able to spot out a massive wave of enemies, a good cash away as well, but now he catches
So
one
right
on
off the
himself,
bat,
fend from the back,
God's
gets
Reign
away,
went for a
uses
fast
Twist
play
and Flab, and once
to do a
again,
B
these two
split,
guys
and
retaliating
two of
back
these
so
guys,
nicely.
actually
And
three
now
of them,
God's Reign left
just
on the
flanked
side
them,
by
and
themselves, so don't even have to
RG
spike
had
the
no
door,
one
and
watching
Heylo
their
fall
backs.
down. Trist once again
That's
with a
such an
3K. This man
like
has
amateur
got 3
mistake.
Ks
You
inside
don't even put
pistol
your
rounds
turret here
all across the
to
board.
watch
He's
a
just trying to
shot,
get a pistol.
and you just run in like that.
Yeah. And I'm just assuming that because he's good at pistols, he's going to pick up the sheriff in the
Especially
next round.
after
See,
you
which
see
is even
enemies
more
in
difficult
pizza
for the
and in
side
market,
of God's Reign.
you will have
What an
defenders
adjustment,
linking
man.
up with
Reckoning
them
Esports,
through
they were
catwalk.
spread out quite in a
You
defaulted
see,
manner
that's how
across
they
both
link up.
sides.
Look at this.
Mid was only being held by one person, but as soon as they realized that there's way too much heat, everybody
I don't know
just
why
abandons
God's
their
Reign
posts
is
and
just
doubles down towards
starting
market
off
to
so
get that firing
fast.
squad on
Like,
board.
why
Just
can't they
like
chill
that,
for a
pistol
minute?
win is acquired by Reckoning Esports.
Yes, Sai is idling right now. Do they have a game plan set for RG? Are they not respecting their firepower enough? Are they overestimating their firepower? I don't know what's wrong,
Tough to get this round sealed up, and Reckoning Esports
but
are
I
playing
am
quite
sure they
wide
can
defensive.
put down their
Usually like
pace
to
a
say
little bit
passive,
and then
not going for the easy
pace
kill
it up
at all,
again
and
after
here
you're getting
God's
some
Reign
rounds.
just, gonna fall back once
Starting off
again because
fast
there's
is
no
like
way they're
putting
gonna
all
find
your
any sort
cards
of
really
entry on the
quick.
A site.
If you lose,
Got
it
so
puts a
many
lot of
dualies
pressure
just
on you as
denying
well.
that presence there. But once again, the rerouting back. I don't exactly know what's going on between the calls that are being given away to God's Reign, but they seem pretty indecisive.
Yeah, they're just hoping that they don't walk into traps. Second 0 point from
What
Chris doesn't
you?
detect anything this time. So maybe Reckoning Esports would have the wrong idea, but Reckoning had been playing passively
So they
since
have
the last
information
map,
for B
and they will continue to
and
do so
they
even
react
now.
A.
Bulldogs
They
are
have a
ready.
good
Twist
setup
mows
for
down
A
everybody.
ready. They
Deadly
punish
Ultimate
all
ahead
the
of Smoke,
players.
just so brave,
Last guy
not
on
respecting
Gen.
the counter usage from God's
I'm
Reign at
guessing
all.
Flabin will
And
finish
it's
him
all
off.
that it takes now. Just playing ring around the rosies ahead of that. Smoke
Perfect.
and Flabin will detect him. From one moment to the other, he denies
So
any
I want to
possibility
see
of
a
sneak past.
calm default or at least a calm slow hit by God's Reign now, okay? I don't want to see such fast map controls, fast hits, just running into RGE, especially when they have a Sage as well.
That is not good for God's Reign. If you're God's Reign,
They
that's
have
a massive sign of
paranoias,
authority.
they have
Third
KO
round already,
nades
and this man
to
is
stall
not
them
saying,
so much.
we know how much of a big
Just
game
calm
condition
down
that
for a
defense
second.
can bring out.
I know, but You gotta win, bro. Like you, at
These
least you
walls
have to
keep on
increase the
changing every
odds of
single time.
you winning the round,
Sometimes they're
and
on
that
mid,
can
sometimes
only
they're on
happen
B.
if you calm the fuck down.
And it boils down quite a lot of time now, doesn't it? God's Reign, they have been struggling to pick up the pace every now and then, and because of these walls and barrier orbs, it will slow the round down to a crawl. Once again,
I
putting
like
God's
this
Reign
now.
in a bit of
While
a
they
time
work B
crunch.
main, okay, they're figuring out where the
Meanwhile,
Sage
they've got
Bruno
Kevin pushing out with an off
Fernandez.
to it, a main, and he picks
It's
that one
fine.
off.
Like what just
Amazing
happened right
stuff.
now, it's
So the
fine.
barrier orb holding them
I would
back
take
to
that.
its B, and the op holding them back to its A. There's very few options that God's Reign have left now.
At least
At
it
least very
made
few that are
RGE,
risk-free.
you know, get on their toes, make a decision that you could have potentially punished. So that was good. See again, Deadly went for another repeat and he got punished. That is what I want to see from God's Reign.
On the other hand, even Sai was able to get one of his own, so Deadly 10
Hello 57 bhai.
neutralized. Operator not on the boat anymore, so that should be a massive sigh of relief for God's Reign. They don't need to worry about the big cannon.
Yeah, but that op can be recovered by anyone.
It can, but I highly doubt they're going to do so because they've got a massive flood just approaching.
Now the hits coming up, they have a good crossfire which God's Reign should be able to. So you see, as soon as God's Reign took some time, figured out where they are,
Oh, he can't even get his feet on the
played
ground.
calm and
It's all
composed,
up to
they
Twitch
started
now.
punishing RGE, and that is what
He's
I have
pulled
been
off a
asking
lot of
for
good
since the
stuff
last
in
map.
the previous round, in the previous map, but now at this point it just seems like it's better to save. And
That was a
Reckoning,
good round by
they
God's
know where the
Reign.
op is, so do God's Reign. The question is, do they stop him from saving that op?
No, no. The shrimp is dead or the shrimp is still alive?
This op can be in the hands of Deadly 10. I mean, fortunately enough for Deadly 10,
Bruno Fernandes कौन है भाई? Football player. Too late.
He's supposed to get those first contacts. He got the first one. He went for the second one too.
Oh my
He
god.
was able to deliver that second time. And God's Reign took
Football
that
player.
right opportunity at the right time.
Manchester United का mid भी,
Reckoning
okay.
Esports didn't really have a lot to respond on, or at least a lot of time to respond.
Abhi, even now what I want from RG here, now they realize that God's Reign is playing a default where they start overking one area with their KO, and they have two people, Omen and Killjoy, holding the other extreme. So what's the loophole? The loophole is middle, right? I want the Jet to take some space in middle once they figure out. See, now they are working A main. Deadly, you have this free space. Oh, he already did that. By the time I even finished, Deadly went here and he broke this. So RGE is not taking a lot of time to adapt compared to God's Reign, and that is very good. Now you get this deep info, and if you see there's no Killjoy, that's... See? You clear it out? No Killjoy? Okay, I'm going back. Guys, it's most likely A. And Deadly is already coming on a flank. Okay, that's like... My god, RG's information game is so on point. So on point.
They're going to get probably mowed down. But it's all going to come down to these contacts and these duels. So far, Twist was able to get one.
Look at the amount of players RGE had in the side. 3.
In the close quarters, no way anyone's gonna stand chance.
They lost the round because they were ulted by the KO. No, wait, they haven't lost the round yet. Let's hold up.
It's quite a deadly execute from
Deadly
God's
is...
Reign.
I think
Able
Deadly
to
is
zero on the
paranoid that
side
there's
to
still
get
one more
blind.
player in A main.
And anyone who
Oh
tries to
my
beat him
god,
can
and now he updrafts and he spots him Gen.
Backstab comes in from Deadly. But Autumn has way too many opponents to deal with. Now up close and personal. Just a single bullet is all that's required.
See,
but Deadly
this is
comes with all
exactly
the
what
knives
I'm
into his
saying.
body.
RGE is playing really well. And God's Reign doesn't have an answer for it. RGE only took one single round to adapt to what God's Reign is doing.
Because God's Reign can bounce back at any time.
Yes, this is the playlist.
So far they have managed to win one.
You can...
And if you talk about the facts that are
Okay.
underneath the scoreboard. I like this. I like this new implementation. Good one. This time changing his position up with the up. And I think so this should be a good pick.
Look at what they're doing again. Now they did not. Okay, so now even God's Reign changed their game plan. I am liking this. I am loving this. Now both the teams, it feels like they are in the game. It feels like they understand what is happening and why they are getting punished. And this is what we all like to see, right?
It's an absolute loop right waiting on the A side. And yeah, the first one's down. It's in the name of Hose. The second one's going to be Autumn probably. He's going to run out of knights. And he pulls out the Stinger in the close quarters. 3-on-3 scenario. And Autumn's going to track down the operator as well. Gets his hand on the vandal. But he needs to connect this crucial shot. Misses that one too.
I just 2x'd because
yes. Taken. And now it's all going to come down to this post-plant scenario. Reckoning Esports so far, they have been quite
Autumn knows that. Yes. Autumn.
I guess it's Autumn who just goes absolutely berserk. And Hirsch, with his hands on the Odin, he strikes the man down to the front as well, but Tix has got a perfect angle. And Evil
good round by God's Reign. Perfect.
God's Reign.
We love to see it.
So
by the time God's Reign, you know, like RGE would expect ki they'll either knife A main or they'll knife B main. God's Reign used that initial time to run a catwalk and surprise them at shot. And that was good. That was very good. No, the way God's Reign is playing now, they can win this map for sure.
They've got a lot of fuel in the tank so far. Ultimate's available in the hands of Vibor too. He's got lockdown up. On the other hand, Reckoning being forced back to an eco, so their economy inside this game's not looking that fine. Good first contact. And Lee 10 able to rack up a decent amount of information, also able to fall back with that. But God's Reign, even though they've got this better weaponry, they've got the signal.
Bro, I think AJ is 10 times better than the Sage. I have this ideology where I feel like it's not the agent like, it doesn't apply for every agent, but it's not just the agent, but how you play it as a team. If you have a game plan that can revolve around Sage, if you know how to use it, then why not use it?
Right? I mean, you're usually just looking out for... Oh my god,
this is bad.
It's not like this. I really thought that Flabin would stick a knife in his back. At least he lets him off easy.
Trist is like,
they
were not flashed. One of them was still...
difficult to capture. God's forced to go towards heaven into the waiting arms of Harsh.
My pick'em's gonna prevail, maybe.
Adjustments galore from God's Reign as they're
We
still
never know.
very paranoid about hitting the
Flabin is so aware. He already ulted towards the B side with his gun.
They make this adjustment to go towards the B side, but little do they know that Flabin has TP'd past them, and the
मेरे चबाने की आवाज तो नहीं आ रही mic पे.
Ready for the interception. Nice kill onto Sai. The adjustment on the hooks wasn't there quickly enough, but Deadly wants to make this move really quick. He wants to go ahead before the lockdown expires. I don't know, he's gonna get detained.
Oh.
Does not check it though. Deadly 10's been gifted out another lifeline and
Full
Voice
ASMR,
also him up, so back to full HP, I guess. Deadly 10 with this lifeline's gonna strike him down, and now I'm so worried for God's Reign Vibor. Maybe should have just extended a little bit more and checked that switch area. That could have been a free kill for him with only 26 HP. This seems next to impossible.
That's such a big...
Takes it underneath his belt.
That's a big round by RGE, I swear. And not just RGE, but it's a big round by Flabin. See, this was a really... Like, this could be one of the game-changing rounds right there.
Voya was right there to back him up. Look at the timing of all of this. I mean, first of all, Flabin getting the hands on the weapon itself was a big problem. This one Phantom created so many troubles for God's Reign. And then, look at this. The string of actions. We didn't get to see it in the replay, but if Vibor did try to kill Deadly there, he would have
what
also
Hoax
had to fight
expected
Voya
there
at the
was
same
a
time,
stick,
who arrived onto its
and he
defense
took that
just in
chance.
time to back up
I'd
Deadly.
say clutches mein,
No, he was actually a second.
especially when you are in a disadvantage like Hoax had ammo disadvantage and health disadvantage. He had to take some risk to like pull that one off. He cannot play it in a very standard jiggly and buy the time and buy the taps right there because he has very low health.
Like that. And that indecision
Oh my god!
falters
That
once again.
ये अच्छा है यार.
We've seen this wall so many times.
Guys, did you see this wall?
This time it's a little different though. I
Did
mean,
you see this
usually
wall?
in that wall,
Hello?
there's no gap.
And it isn't like a trick wall. It's so very simple, guys. I have a small angle. I have 5 ping. I got this.
So they pretty much thought that okay, no threat over
So
over here.
Vibho did not expect the
Just
guy
ready
to
to
come
set up
stairs
screen
that quickly,
on
and
the
he
other side of
just
this wall.
looked the other side, and he got punished. And there's nothing more to it. It
Oh
was
my
a
God, we are
mistake.
just getting played like a fiddle.
Played like a fiddle, walking into the traps of Reckoning Esports so often. And it's almost like Reckoning
Okay, so he
Esports
flashes
on top of the map,
and-
strings attached to God's Reign, consolidating every move
Yes.
and trying to enfold the masses.
You
but
kill the
just
guy with
hits
3
the
HP.
masses.
Oh,
Flavin,
Flavin is
though,
going
he
big.
is so stylish in situations like these. Classics, Vandals, Phantoms don't matter. It's just this man and his gun. Putting on a show for everyone.
Too easy for Reckoning. At least that's what they're making it look like. And now
I'd still say it's too soon to call a 2-0. Both the teams, I'd still say, are equally. It's going back and forth.
Voya, like nicely done. You guys can also
Oh,
improve
Stecky,
these
did you
guys
see
in
the wall
ranked
now?
games too. Like, such a good one.
Oh,
actually.
hers just caught him
Don't
just
put
like that.
ideas into the heads of young, influential people, you know?
Tell me when you'll feel it's a 2-0. Yeah, sure.
They can get influenced
Right
by
now,
all of
I
this.
can
It's
see
actually
that
a
God's
big
Reign
thing.
is adapting equally
Watch
to
a lot
what
of these
RGE
games,
is doing, and
implement some
RGE is
of these stats in
adapting
your own
in
matches.
the same manner to what
Tilt
God's
your
Reign is
opponents
doing.
beyond
So it's a
ability.
fair matchup because the
Teammates are not
skill
gonna
level
cooperate
is
with you
equal.
as these guys are cooperating with each other because these guys
YGE
are really
didn't take
professional
timeouts. I'll
players.
call Rose and I'll
They
ask
do
her.
that. So your teammates
But
on the normal ranked games,
what
I'm
I
pretty sure there's
believe
gonna be
is
these type of people who say, "Man,
they
chill out,
just
it's a
got
ranked game." And then you feel like just
panicky there.
you just feel enraged.
RGE, IGL is harsh.
Dude, I know it's a ranked game. You don't need to tell me, okay? And stop telling
As
me to
far
chill
as
out.
I know,
I'm playing here
in
to
the
rank and
interviews,
climb.
according to the interviews,
Sheesh,
I do
that's
not
a
have
lot
any
of
personal
ranking,
connect
Hector.
with RGE
Maybe
to.
talk to someone about it?
Yes, Harsh is
Pure
IGLing
emotion of a competitive player, all right?
for
I'm pretty sure
RGE.
everyone feels the same thing whenever they get said that chill out. It's just a ranked game. It's
No,
just
no,
a
no.
game.
Trist is
And
their
instead of
dedicated
speaking to someone
sentinel,
about it, you
and
choose to
they
speak to hundreds of
dedicated
people.
flex for a fact, and according to them, with higher firepower compared to Master. Because obviously he's in the playing 5, so yeah.
That's quite a brave ultimate from Sai.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised. There have been several instances in the past where he's used this ultimate.
Oh
blind,
my
but this
god,
one
how
wasn't implemented. Although
It
even
is Harsh,
though
you
God's
asked him,
Reign have
okay.
taken market control and they can easily crunch mid to
Depression
B,
हो रहा है
this
भाई.
wall being present
It's not a
towards
very
lane
good
one
time
makes
to
it a bit awkward because it
say
kind of
this,
funnels them
Tane.
in towards the stairs on
तू ही
lane two.
अपशगुन है. Every time when I come live, I'm watching a God's Reign game and they lose. Is that what you're saying?
But now that Voya is stepping up the heat,
Yeah, I knew you would say
kills
that, Tane.
everybody from the
Oh
other
my
end.
God.
This crunch trap.
You can declare
God's
me
Reign
as the
knew
God's
about
Reign
this,
jinxer
saw it from a
online.
mile away, and that's why they were so hesitant.
I'll
going to-
happily take that position
Once
of
again,
power.
it seems like Pearl all over again, huh? They're able to step in the sight, but not exactly sustain the control. Still, it's a 2-on-3 though, but considering that size way too low and he's got no chance. Okay, hold on. As soon as I say that, now the man numbers equalized, but still one of the players from God's Reign is way too soften up. And yeah,
He's
that's
devil
still
for
14
God's
to
Reign,
2.
just like I was devil for
That's a
global.
burning torch of
Hello?
consistency that Reckoning Esports can
Oh,
rely on,
you
but
see,
this time it
Tane,
will be
you are here to
extinguished.
neutralize the
Nicely
evil
done by
powers
Tex.
that I possess.
3K off his own. He's also got a decent
God's
amount
Reign
of
is
kills.
coming
He's
back,
also
so
got
stay
a
on my
torpedo
stream
bullet.
if you want to neutralize
Spike plant
the
goes
evil
back.
powers
Not a
that
lot
I
of carry,
am.
but it's still not going to affect at all, as Tix will probably get the spike plant down, switches all the way back.
Oh,
Inside
not
the
enough,
box.
Tane. Why did you leave the
The
stream?
classic shotgun inside the game that does the job.
He does a dirty job, man. Man, this was such a nice trap setup from Reckoning Esports. A wall that's been put up towards lane 1. Even if you somehow break that wall, there's
You are
still
wrong,
gonna be
Tane.
angles created towards the little box which you have to check while crossing over.
I had my first win.
Because this wall
Sorry,
is present,
GE
they're
had their
almost
first loss
wild.
against my
Two,
team as well.
where the
Far
audience
Esports.
prepared to spam anybody down
Exactly,
who's
क्योंकि
even
मैंने last
close
time
to
भी
the
बोला
general
था.
vicinity.
And
I mean, Voya will see them on the minimap.
And we were going to win the first game as well. We lost from a 12-3. 12-3 comeback. I know that's just fucking absurd to lose from 12-3.
That is just such a dangerous setup.
But I was
It's still
inexperienced.
active.
Now I'm
Now
experienced, you
God's Rain are
know.
really starting to run out of options. They spread out in a more defaultish manner this time. Even get revealed towards the main, but
Tane is getting
then
salty
Boya
over
once again ready to
because
take
his
back
team
up
is
these
losing.
clear walls. And he gets away with
Ra-
murder. Almost.
पर काफी closely follow करा हुआ है तने ने. But we did not use any exploit which was like
Not exactly perfect. Volkswagen gets hands
very
on
game
the
changing.
shock darts
It
are
was a
the
very
only
casual
so far.
mistake
Just spamming them over
for
the
which we
road.
got punished. तो हाँ equal है.
Control, all he
तू
needs
मत
to do is
गिनवा.
connect a couple of bullets.
Bhai, I like how Deadly is exploiting their
On
default
behalf of
so
Team
nicely.
once again with the
It's
obstruction,
high
nicely
time
done. Denies the man in the mid. And now the
game he
amount of
throw.
space this man is able
That
to
was
cover
not a
with the
throw.
back
That
that operator
was
is crazy.
let's not even go
Godfrey
there.
slowly and steadily looking to sneak up.
That
Oh,
was
he's
because of the
bulldogs
fucked up
gonna
rules,
strike
bro.
Triss down. But actually, Godsreen is not going to fully commit to that control because there is one man waiting on
नहीं,
their side
first
to
second
work
matter
the
करता
area.
था. That is why we
They're
were.
aware about the presence of the op. They will
That
most
is
likely
exactly
wait for
why
60
we
seconds
were.
smoke to regenerate,
We
and now
wanted
they're
to
in the
lose
back
that
up as
game
well.
because
Now
then our
they're gonna
seeding
go
would have
to
been better
inside.
in the playoffs.
But knowing the kind of person Deadly is,
That is why I'm
he will
saying
most likely
there
go
was
deep
no
behind that
reward.
smoke. He will most likely disrespect it.
There was no
He'll
reward
wait
for
the
winning
paranoia and
that.
everything to get through. This time even the shorty is prepared, so anyone who tries to
And
press the
we
button
are already
will be
qualified.
sent
Now
to
we are looking
hell,
at the
but
next
no,
stage.
The shorty misses. A rare moment where he doesn't strike. Harsh trying to deny the plant with the hunter's spear,
कौन
and
सा
he gets
secret
on him,
बता.
and
आज
he puts
पूछ ले
himself
because
in
I
a
have
very
nothing to
winnable
lose
position.
anymore.
Solid stuff, and now he's also got
No, no, no. It
Well,
happened in
with
God
better
particles.
escape bluff.
FNLS में तो we
Really
never
a
even
friendly
won a
assist
series
was
against
done
G.
right here, but they've got a perfect fire setup. Both of the players just peeking out at the same time, and Godsreen finally able to get one round. Finally able to scoop one round
That
into
is
the
all
rough
you have to know
themselves.
about him.
They've also
Scargod is
managed to
doing
keep
good.
the
He's
operator,
studying.
But I don't think so on the attacking side it's going to
And
give that
yes,
much value.
वो Heaven का seaside boost, it was not an exploit.
This
We
was
just
running esports
weren't
continue to take
aware
place. And
that we
while
cannot
all
go there
these shenanigans
with
were
the
taking place on
normal.
these sides,
So,
the wall from Hoya,
okay, I'll tell you
also
one
the
more thing now.
shot
You know
darts,
why we
spam,
didn't
and
get punished
everything
for
else.
that?
They
Because
used
we
that time
had
and
clips
sent
of
Deadly up
Enigma,
towards high mid.
of Raw
That
Fuel
kill also
basically,
was
of
very instrumental.
Eskerasi,
If it wasn't for the solo
of
peek out
Deathmaker
from
using the
Six,
same bug.
if he wasn't able to
But
get that kill
nobody
onto
cared
the tree guy, this
उस
round
time
would have
पर.
been impossible
And
for
as soon
Godfrey.
as we used it,
Look at
I
the
don't know if
elevation
the
from Deadly
admins
Ten, though.
noticed that
He's
or
on top of one of
the
these
teams
barrier
reported
or
that.
grim walls.
Since everyone was using that bug, we gave the TO the clips, and then we got out of that situation. And map 3 was replayed the next day.
One taken down. This man is just like a venomous snake, looking to strike anyone down that stands against
And
him.
one more,
And
Tane.
these stingers that he's
You
able
said
to
I'm
pull off
milking
is
my win
incredible.
over GE. That's all that I have because I left playing after that. And when I came back, Lethal was not my project.
Disadvantage so far. Vapor looking to sneak in all the way towards the tree area. Managed to get so much control. But he also gets strike down. No matter what Godsreen are trying to do, they're
भाई
always
सारा
getting
ध्यान
countered
गेम
so
से
hard.
हटवा दिया.
Exactly, and it's almost like Reckoning Esports can
I
see
think
this coming
Tane
from a mile
wants
away.
me
They've really
to focus on
learned
the
from
chat.
mistakes of the previous ascension.
और क्या भाई?
Res comes up onto Deadly 10 as well.
I didn't. I think I should have continued and went into RNT as well and see where how far I could have gone while I had the momentum. But it's fine, I guess. But that was really a high. बहुत अच्छा time था to build my following, to build my somewhat of a mini career.
He's got the paranoia down to perfection, but how much
Option
can he hold on
RNT
to?
का.
There's way too
Obviously,
many
I
members coming
decided
down
to
towards
leave.
him.
That is why they had to pick another.
Oh.
अच्छा पहले मैं जिताऊं सबको टीम बना के ऑर्गलेस और फिर जब ऑर्ग मिल रही है तो मेरा कट जाएगा. अच्छा ऐसा नहीं होता.
If Deadly 10's operator is going to keep on finding that much amount of value, then Godsreen really need to reconsider their pathways that they're taking.
Yes,
to
that is what I'm doing.
And they did reconsider their pathway. They avoided him like the plague by not going
Yes,
towards
bro.
mid and instead heading towards catwalk. But in that very little timing window, in the few
No.
seconds it takes you to go
उस time
from
पर we
mid
had a
to
very
shot,
like
Deadly 10
tact-
once again repositioned himself. And he's
tact
ready
नहीं
with the op
pact
again.
कि we would stick with the people who have sticked with us when we didn't have any
thought that
how do I say it, incentive for playing, because we were orgless, so you have no incentive. And as soon as you're getting one, you wouldn't want to remove that person who gave equal amount of time and effort. That is very unethical in my eyes. That each and every player deserves a chance.
It's just actually making me anxious. The way he's playing Sage,
हाँ,
it's
Logi is
perfection,
गायब.
absolute perfection.
And if you're
धंधा
God's
business
Rain
एक ही
fan,
बात है.
it's so annoying to deal with this. Like God's Rain
Logi
knows
is
that
done
he's
with
gonna be
esports
playing this very
for good.
cheeky, very annoying angle. He could be on top, left or right. He could be on bottom, left or right. You don't know which side the gap is gonna be. And there's no way for you to find out as well, right? I mean,
Bro,
unless you somehow scan him using size utility and get an exact
I'm not saying
position
that
as to where he is, you won't be able to pre-fire him.
me
And
or
honestly,
Logi
pre-fire
or
is the only
Scar
way
God,
to deal with
जिनकी बात हो रही है, are very good players.
Oh my
the
god,
cheeky
no.
But
ball angle like
esports
this.
is a little
They're
less
walking the
rewarding
meat
at
grinder. This
times.
is Odin.
And
It's
then
tough to stay
there
in
comes a
that.
time when
This
you
is
have
Odin.
to think about
Deal
the
RQ.
responsibilities
That's
that
gonna
life
start
will
walking there.
put
It's
on
going to
you.
be an absolute spam. Yeah, there is a spam
And you
going
have
through
to
as well.
make
So much
those
damage,
hard
so much
choices.
hurt being caused onto the players in the front. Then even the fragment didn't even
Oh
pass
my
on
god.
through.
Tane, you know
Is
what? Let's
just
just
there
keep
to
on
get
talking,
all the
because if you
kills.
watch
He's
the game,
collector of the souls.
तू मेरी stream भी छोड़ देगा.
The Grim Reaper.
I will
one
not
might
say his future is not
dressed as
secured.
an angel,
I'll
dressed
say
as a healer
we are
of death.
still
This
at a
guy
point where we are
really
growing
is
to,
a person who
or
deals in lives and
there's
plays
no
along with the minds of his
definite
opponents.
pathway to securing your
God's
future
Rain
here.
got
Like,
so desperate over there trying
I'm
to
not
push
saying
through
abhi, let's
that
not get into a
fragment
deeper
made,
discussion, but school
taking
में
damage on
studies
the
and
way
job have a
inside.
ऐसा
And then their
defined
own
pathway. तुम
cloudburst
पढ़ोगे
just kinda makes
qualification,
things so much
marks,
more
skill,
difficult for them.
you
Who would
secure
have
your
expected a
bucks.
Sage, a character that cannot escape from a one-handed angle, to play a one-handed angle?
Oh.
Not like this.
He's looking to spam. Yeah, but there's a box
But in esports, even if you're winning a lot, I'm talking about us.
But now he's gonna try to use his shock darts. Nicely done.
I'd rather say instead of security, we should consider risk as the factor. It's a little more risky compared to the
Absolutely. Every
traditional,
single player on Reckoning Esports is
nahin,
playing in a way which
conventional
just
pathways
annoys
that
and
we have.
triggers God's Rain. Like, it's not like the tactical supremacy of Reckoning Esports is starting to overwhelm God's Rain. No, it's these little cheeky one tricks that are just really, really annoying. And Reckoning have so many of them.
Yes, you need brands, and this is what GE is doing, right? They build off content, like they feed off content, because they know just winning is not enough, and you can literally make the best team out of the best players, but still winning won't be like certain that you are going to win. So it's very bad, or yes, also the incentive is concentrated for only the top players, just like we can look at SK Rossi, right? Last SK Rossi कब आया था इंडिया से? We had CSGO for PC gaming की बात कर रहा हूँ, for so many years.
No more util available for God's Rain.
And PC gaming में SK Rossi, I would say after he has gained so many subscribers and following, where he is always getting first pick through small angle from wall, yeah. Where SK Rossi is able to provide more than just skills, is now where we can say कि भाई उसका salary के अलावा month के end में कुछ और भी आता होगा. But what about others? And out of the pool, इतने players हैं. That's what I like to see now कि OG is partnering with Puma, Revenant has collaborations, God's Rain, orgs like these who are getting brand deals done. So this is making the ecosystem better for sure. And that is what we need.
And it took a very brave teleport, shrouded step from
I'm not an expert, but a very simple concept that we need money to come in the whole ecosystem, so it can go out as well. Same with Acetol. Mobile games ka to I don't even understand, but the things that I get to hear, like players earning this much, or if you see videos where they are showing their setups or house tour, You can just see, मतलब ऐसा कोई करेगा नहीं ना कि उनके पास 10 रुपीज हैं और वो 10 रुपए की टॉफी ले लेंगे अगर वो उनके पूरे लाइफ का मनी है 10 रुपीज. If they're buying something for 100 rupees, तो I'm very sure they have somewhere around 500 or 1000.
Getting back to this entire conversation, so far with the way Voya has been able to abuse these walls, it's really, I mean, you can't even blame God's Reign to not able to read into that. It's just so unexpected. It's just so unorthodox. You never know what type of wall you're going to be faced with. And especially if you remember the conditioning play that we saw from Voya onto the B side. He was putting the exact same wall, but this time when he put that wall, there was a little gap.
Brand deals they managed to get. Unreal, yes. They are unreal, bro. They're not unreal, actually. I am happy that they are real. At least it shows the potential.
It's not just the walls
कि
that
इतना
are
हो
really
सकता है
starting to be a pain in the side for the
if the scene is right.
God's Reign. It's also the push outs from Deadly 10, because every now and then we saw that he would just walk up towards high mid, kill a very
हमारी अलग ही बहुत पार्टी चल रही है actually. सामने गेम चल रहा है जो कोई नहीं देख रहा.
So these cold-blooded
सारे यहाँ
murders,
पे.
because they're going unchecked, God's Reign end up losing players in areas which they had control over. So that can be very weird at times.
Indeed it can, and especially whenever we saw the
हाँ,
opponents,
content
right,
creator
God's
भी
Reign
बन
trying to
सकते
crunch
हो.
in from the tree area. They're trying to execute the
दोनों में skill चाहिए. अब तुम किस skill में excel कर सकते हो.
Never. There were so many utilities that were just against them. There was the operator from Deadly 10, of course. Then they also needed.
मेरे को समझ नहीं आया, like normal salary तुम्हारी slip में PF HRA DRA mediclaim से ये सब होता है, फिर directly एक amount. Oh, okay, your directly amount transfer हो जाता है.
So that's taken away. So now the only way to flood inside the site is through the tree area.
Ankit Pant is different, yes, because he
Those were the only option for the opponents. So
chose that different path.
They were just getting countered hardcore.
He's actually the face of PC gaming in India.
Even to is that tree area, right? I mean,
all the invites, all the events.
Reckoning Esports know how to deal with that. They were able to deal with stuff like that even in the previous game.
He's always there.
But this time around, even when God's Reign were trying to attempt those retakes by going towards the window, trying to climb up towards heaven, Reckoning Esports were prepared for that one. In the previous game of Ascent that these two teams faced each other, that heaven play that God's Reign were making was really working out quite well for them, but not the same result this time.
Sheriff pulled out. And Autumn looking to go aggressive.
Now look at this, RGE, okay? Again, they make sure they cover the map nicely, so fucking nicely.
Can be busted open. Trist is over here on the opposite side. I don't like this.
I wouldn't say, like, I cannot really comment on if he's still the face or not, to be honest. And these guys will run into B. But Deadly is spotted, and I don't think he gets even one here. We need a play, Tristan. Oh yeah, we need a play from you guys.
He can't catch him off guard if possible, and he does that.
He got two. That sets up Hoya for
to take over from a single man, but this classic can seal the deal.
Nice
Don't mind
try, bro.
unless Stick starts spamming across. This classic will have trouble.
Yes, so the push in middle. See, RGE doesn't have a turret or a camera to watch this middle push, or if they were to leave B or if they were to leave A. So they have to put their bodies to take all this information and divide, like spread over the map. So that is exactly what God's Reign exploited. Since they're going to get a direct contact on the enemy, they just pushed up mid. And yes, they got him. Side mein baith ke bhi, there's a potential that they can get KO knifed, right? Because Trist is playing KO.
Ready to win it too. They've invested into light armors. Let's see how this one's gonna click in for them.
Exactly, I would have expected weapons.
Is it a fast? Okay. Yeah, just.
Let's see what Reckoning Esports can bring to the table. Instant dash.
Gabon has
inside
done it
on
so
the
many
right,
times now.
and
This
then the
smoke and
on the
TP
left.
and.
So Reckoning Esports can get the plant down at the very least, even though they all die. That's gonna give them some extra credits. And
What a plant.
it might just make up for the armor purchase.
That's what they actually needed, though. You can clearly see the main objective for them was to just get the plant down, and they did. So yeah, I guess in their books, it's a decent round for them. But unfortunately, they weren't really able to get any kills on the back of that. And now Reckoning Esports, they're going to have enough amount of money to invest on the light armors and the superior weaponry. So that's a good thing. Signature weapons on the board for them. But it takes Sand to Autumn able to stop. This deadly duo usually likes to play with each other. So a good combination.
A good combination indeed. You have Deadly Den dashing into its gen, Flabin teleporting towards the wooden
Yes.
box.
A win for both the
Quickly
teams.
covered ground. Uh-oh. Autumn's in a bit of trouble. He needs
They
backup,
got
and he's
their
got plenty of it
flawless,
with three
and they
people
got their
from God's
plan.
Reign peeking over here. But
See, look
with
at
just this
RGE,
one
like
move,
how
God's Reign give away a lot of
they have to
information.
hold each and
Now, even though
every
Red Team
area.
spot 3 on mid, they don't know how God's Reign
They
will
have to
adjust.
be aware that someone might be
They
pushing
will have to
B.
spend
They
extra
have to
time
control
trying to
A
just
main,
clear all these
lower
angles out
middle,
and reclear
catwalk
whatever they had
push,
just,
every single thing.
acquired.
And the
After that
fact that
progression on
God's
mid
Reign
didn't work
have
out,
two
God's Reign tried doing
initiators,
it
they
towards the
can
B side.
easily
This
take
time, Goya
information
and Twist, they're prepared
in
for
mid
all
rounds
this.
and stack the other side.
One blade
Oh!
in the hands of Autumn, and he gets it!
What a shot by Autumn, bhai.
A good
And
take
they're
from
now
him.
running into a Killjoy,
And also an equal trade.
which
A Sage
is
to a Jet.
not very
So it's
favorable.
still on the
I
inside,
like the...
looking to stop all of this,
Oh, I
but
love
seems
that
highly unlikely
entry
for him
path.
to do so.
Deadly
There is a
Denga, that
little
was
bit of
so
damage
good.
dealt on the opponent, so they are quite softened up, and Gabor's also
What a
having little bit
shot.
of surprise element. Good pick from him. Gonna destroy Deadly 10 out of the side, and now these
Trist
both
has
players
one
looking a
flash,
little
right?
tough
Now
on the side
Trist
of
can
Reckoning Esports.
flash
Flabin
heaven.
manages to get one of his own.
Now that he know, oh, he's already
Yeah,
going
but
for a
two players
flank.
on Reckoning Esports are very low on HP.
He's coming for a flank.
Trist trying to go for a reflank. He breaks the glass. He catches the timing. And he's got the flashes once again. Sai pinned, cornered. He's lucky he's able to drop down without getting shot. And then he does get
Shivy
shot.
with his majestic
What a
beard.
move from Trist.
Thank you
He
very much.
knew the risks. He knew that someone from God's Reign would be marking the angle. But it just so happens that the moment he peeks, that's when Tix has a smoke in his arms.
Beardall's points are mine.
Like, look at the timing.
Don't
Tix
know.
was marking that angle for the longest time, and then just the moment he looks away, that's when Trist decides to peek. Oh man, you can't script some of these rounds.
Well, I mean, at least that was a bonus for them, so it's not going to affect a lot.
It's been a while, Pushkar.
You can say that.
Vibor has been consistent throughout,
That's
yes,
God's
he
Reign
has
this
been.
time.
And not just in terms of frags, but he has been
Actually got 3
consistent with his
players on the
impact as well on the team.
Decent adjustment, but the main problem for God's Reign is that Reckoning Esports, they're showing their presence all across the map. Even towards A main, there's 3 people, so it's really tough to know where exactly the hit's coming through.
Fragment to hold them at bay. The drone doesn't spot anybody, but at least it clears out the closer angles towards the right hand side and mark it. And now, Reckoning, they're trying to sell this fake out, but the spike being dropped. This gives away the entire illusion.
Oh,
Now
the
they know
second
where
one.
It's coming from, and Tix, he is so good. Sai
Bro,
comes out to back him
Tixki
up.
anchoring has been one of the
Limit
best
required.
in this
Sai and
whole
Hurst were
league.
trying their level
He's
best
always
to
able to
take
pull
this
off
B side,
multi-frags
but now they
after
have a nearly
multi-frags
impossible
after
task in their hands.
multi-frags.
A clean
This
shot
guy.
down, and Hirsch decides to bounce back. He
Whoa.
gets 3, but he will be wrapped
That
up
last
right there.
kill though.
Imagine if it was Hirsch who was trying to assault the A side rather than trying to sell the fake to its B. Things could have been very different. Especially given the way he's aiming today.
Oh yeah, BC. What do you mean?
And the lack of an initiator over here towards the A side just really makes things difficult for
That's
him.
Hirsch.
Like, Trist's utility didn't really
Are you used to
capture the essence of Tix's
Hawa
plan.
playing Sova on Ascent all the
Didn't
time?
give away his information, so he's able to
Hawa
cheaply
is
turn
playing
the hell
Sage,
and get
bro.
that spike. Well, and honestly,
He's not
if
playing his
someone
classic
else
Sova
died
now.
instead of the spike carrier, maybe this whole illusion of a fake could have actually worked.
Maybe. Still a big maybe there.
Flabin
Tenants
is
was
so
only a
aggressive and
classic.
such proficient with space taking
Yeah, didn't
on
even have a lot
attack
of
as
money
well
to do anything,
with
so I guess
Omen.
he's pretty
I
much
just
made a
love to see
sacrificial
it. Like
lamb.
he's controlling mid, he's smoking off
These
areas for
excuses?
his team, and he's pressuring them by
He's
breaking
got
the
his hands
alarm
on the
bot
barrel,
here
He's gonna be the first man to peek out.
and making sure
Passes
nobody
the ball
flanks
on
them.
Deadly.
And he's alive as well. And I'm
Still
sure if
don't
he gets
exactly
into an
know what
engagement,
Reckoning Esports
he
are
might even
trying to
pick off the
accomplish.
opponent player. That
And
that
so
is
far, they
like a
haven't
lot of
done
value
anything. They
on
haven't
just
even
Omen.
accomplished anything, if you'd like to say so. Flappin's about to meet someone in mid. Autumn, the timing is a little off, so it's going to give a chance for Reckoning Esports.
Oi,
At
oi.
least Flappin see another day,
Autumn,
but
autumn.
Tennis gets sacrificed.
And there's no trade back. That's one weapon down in a very difficult to recover spot. Okay, never mind. Harsh is just gonna run down like a Chad, not worrying about getting shot from anywhere. And he's making so much noise. Understandably so, there's very little time left, so they have to hurry inside. First nanoswarm pop, second one about to go inside, but they're all plotting towards generator.
Oh,
And
do
Before
they
just about
expect
recovers his vision before
pokes?
he gets killed. Hope's
I
hiding
think
inside
they
the smoke, though.
don't.
He
And
might just find the
that could
perfect
be
timing over
round
here.
changing for.
Might still, and as the
Use
shot
your
gets
flash
away,
hooks.
is being dealt with. Reckoning Esports still a 3-on-4. There is a chance that they can bounce back. They have got one ultimate, or two ultimates in their hand, but probably they're not going to try to utilize it. Flappin needs to fall
This
back
gaming
to
is
safety and
getting
get this
closer.
weapon saved, and that's what he's going to do. He's
Tane.
going to let Godsreen have the control, and also
It's
the
not gonna
defuse.
end very soon. It's a 9-8.
But in so many of these rounds, this
God's
hell
reign
position
still
has
have
been such a
that in
big
them.
problem for Reckoning Esports.
The dog
Double
in
kill
them.
from Tix in the previous round. This time Hoax goes unchecked. This one position on the A site creates problems for Reckoning Esports every time they try to assault it.
This pick right here, that one single timing that happened in the mid, it gave him chance to strike. These little timings, that in itself just proves that every single second, every millisecond actually counts so much. As we're going to jump inside a tactical timeout, and Reckoning Esports realize that they're not really able to
Could
win
be.
any rounds on this.
The sign out
side,
magic,
so
bro.
something needs to be done here because Godsreen have almost
मैं खा रहा हूँ
covered up all the
खरबूजा
lead
and
that
mango.
Reckoning Esports had over
And
them.
banana वो खत्म हो गया. Fruits.
Yeah. It seemed like a very one-sided game to begin with. But now God's Reign are mounting this comeback. The
How do we
performance
come
I've
back
seen
from
yesterday
this?
also was quite spectacular, you know? They were able to win 7 rounds on the attacking side. And they gave only 1 round to Reckoning Esports as defenders. But now they're pulling off the opposite. Now they're winning every single round on the defense too. Storylines indeed have changed for both these teams.
Four ultimates available. Should be a free side take. That's what it looks like.
Is it a fast rush towards
Dragon
A?
gets out instantly. The null
The
commands
swarms are gone.
Clearly now the intentions are there, but you can see
Autumn
ready
picked
to
off
cross the
2 from
street,
heaven
but an
straight
instant
up.
resurrection too is
And
gonna be
is
on the
he
board.
aware
Autumn
that
did spam through the smoke to seal the deal, and Flab is on the other side. A good teleport from this man too. He's gonna have such a massive surprise angle. Was able to get one, but
he was unaware?
followed up with the second one. Still a massive man disadvantage in the hands of Reckoning.
He was
Esports.
unaware
Hit
about the
site
fact
quickly
that
enough. They've burned
Flabin
through
was
so
right
much
here.
utility and so much value that now Reckoning Esports, even if to reconsider this entire side hit, it's going to be a massive struggle for them. But they have got no other option to do so. They need to make this.
They know
side
that KO
hit
has rotated.
reconsider.
They know that the Killjoy is
Decent
here.
ultimates, or decent utilities if you consider. Two
And
shock darts
it
and a
could
recon
be
dart in the
that
hands of the
they have
Sova, and
pushed
also
up
two
mid. This
flashes
is all a
and a
question
0
mark
points.
for
But they've got no smokes. That's where the
RGE.
problem starts to occur.
Even this area and then
Exactly.
this area.
I guess one thing they can use to their
So
advantage
this is out
is
of the
mid
question
area,
now.
which is currently
We can
being
remove this off.
unmarked. I mean, God's Reign
Now
probably
B
have
main we are
it
talking about.
under a very provisional
30
observation.
seconds
You know,
left.
they would just hold to make sure.
Okay,
nobody
now
sneaks
this
into the
also
city
gone.
spawn, but they won't really care if Reckoning Esports take control of
Oh,
markets.
what is that?
Yeah, unfortunate. Just
He just
walking
went
out of
out.
the smoke dry. It was always at that sentence.
वो जी गए उस
They were
VLT में
supposed to
VLT की
find anything over there, destined to fail. And now the two
VLT की
remaining
squad
members
कौन
will
सी
just
वाली
save
होगी?
their
You have any
weapons
idea? No,
as
bro. I
God's
have
Reign
no idea.
equalize the scoreline.
Calls made to get the save down. And that's what's going to happen. Still 2 guns being saved, I guess. It's not that bad for Reckoning Esports. And now that the scoreline's tied up too, this should give a massive confidence booster to the opponent. Godsreen should be feeling good about themselves.
Penetra very equal game, and I feel like RGE doesn't have an answer for what
I mean, they
God's
know
Reign is
that he's
doing.
gonna peek out. They
to
know
them.
that God's Reign love disrespect.
So God's Reign might
Taking
take
out
this
at
map
worst possible
away.
times, and Reckoning are aware about the pattern, but they still can't do anything about
RGE
it.
is not able to answer.
0 point.
हाँ हो सकता है
Checks
अमित
2 of
बिल्कुल.
them. At least with this, they should figure out where the nanostorm setup of the Killjoy is, but I don't think Reckoning Esports will have too many options about it. Now, luckily, there's no alarm bot placed towards mid, so if they play their cards right, they might just be able to sneak in. The only person who's watching that area is going to be Trist. I'm sorry, not Trist, it's going to be Hoax. And he's watching from lane 2, just periodically looking in towards mid, throwing in his
Oh
0
my,
point as
what a
well,
pick
but
off
Autumn
by Autumn.
throws Trist's head into the bin.
Reckoning Esports. As they start to walk in, Deadly 10 has managed to get a lot of control. Let's see what they're able to establish on behalf of that. Is already able to swing all the way back.
Deadly is doing this push from.
And now
Oh, and he gets one.
drafting, so that's gonna be a free kill
They
for
got
him.
two.
B-side is
But
in the
oh,
taking for
I think
Reckoning
Tex
Esports.
will go
Nothing can
unnoticed
stop
and he
them
will
from
get the
flooding
multi.
in here. Maybe
Oh,
Tex can
bhai,
do one, but
no.
so many angles to take care of at the same time, and even he will fall down. And now God's Reign, the last
So
two
what
players,
happened
the
here
last two
was
open side the round.
Tex had a one-way
Looking to save
on
the day inside
stairs
this one.
and he did not
They've already
expect
got a lot of
anyone to push
economy
through
just
the
stacking on
one-way
top of each
so
other. So
early.
if God's Reign do
And he
lose
was
out this
here
one,
with
it's
an
not
off guard
gonna affect
towards
them a
lane.
lot, but still,
But
the
Harsh
scoreline
came
will be
through
something
and then
that
he
will
saw
affect their
Tex
mental.
standing in open.
Definitely will. Plus, not just the scoreline, the way in which they lose this round is
My
also
God.
such
That's
it's
such a bad
heartbreak, right? I
timing.
mean, God's Reign are fully aware about the fact that Deadly is towards defender spawn. Bibor was marking that area. The Cloudburst makes sure that Bibor can't peek out. And Deadly also realized that he's taking way too big of a risk, so all he has to do is just nail that timing window. Get into the B side as quickly as possible before he gets
I wouldn't say just Deadly either.
And he
The
does one
second
even better.
kill.
Gains the elevation
The
and
guy who
takes
died
out
in
a very
this
unsuspecting
area,
player
the
into
default
the
ban,
site.
opened up every single thing.
That is just pristine from Deadly 10. The strongest of factions require the strongest of wills.
Honestly,
and
I'd still say
the strongest of risks give you the best
side
results.
was.
Tell me
I'd
this
still
one is
say it
risky,
wasn't a very great
I
adaptation
think
from
that
RGE.
was fully indeed,
Yes, they
it
went
was
to
too
mid.
risky, but he gets rewarded so handsomely.
That's what they say, right? High risk, high reward.
Oh, and now they're going A.
Esports this time.
The Killjoy's in B, bro.
Quite a risky move, just straight up dashing in the side is the player, the duelist himself, Deadly 10. Now looking to flood all the way the back lines towards the hell area, as Tix might just be able to catch two of his own, and he might
Tix
just be
always
as well.
gets
But
one.
no, he gets denied a perfect wall as well to deny the entire entry from the doors area. Reckoning Esports so far, they've managed to establish the site control.
Flaben
for
has
all
a smoke
doors
coming
area,
soon.
Considering now that Reckoning Esports is in
If he
an
can smoke off
advantageous
heaven, that
position,
would be big.
it's going to be tough one for God's Reign to bounce back. And so far,
Exactly.
they haven't even got a lot of utilities that can reveal the opponent's position.
Even if you can reveal them, what are you going to do about this crossfire that Deadly 10 and Voya are holding? It will be nearly impossible to break this. The fragment also doesn't do much. Maybe the Cloudburst can help break
Oh
it
my
apart for a
God.
little bit, but then you have to deal with Flab and who's spraying everybody down. There's no getting past this, man. There's no getting past the Flabinator. He's styling on them, toying with his food, toying with his prey before he finally puts them in the grave. And he gets all of them.
And a 4K to end it all.
That was big by Flaben.
Flaben, just a single man standing on the ground right there, holding it down like a soldier. That's what you call a one-man army. An uncrackable wall, which was in the name of Flaben this time. By Reckoning Esports now 2 rounds, 1 back-to-back. They know that the momentum swing is back in their favor. The wind is back in the sails. And this tactical timeout from God's Reign is quite a desperate one too, and needed to be called. So good call, I guess, from them. Now or never. As double digits have hit the board as well. God's Reign know that the upcoming round's also going to seal the map point. So for Reckoning Esports to win this one, it's going to be an important one. But for God's Reign to win this one, it's going to be a lifesaver for them inside VCLSA.
Exactly. What an execute from Reckoning Esports. You saw that dump of utility that they did towards the A site. 0 points, recons, flashes, frag grenades, just all of
खाना
them.
खत्म गेम पे ध्यान
Just
देते
descending
हैं.
upon the site, and that leaves very little wiggle room for a player like Tix who's already inside and holding. one of the few areas which was left uncovered by the utility was also then re-cleared by the Hunter's Fury. And yeah, Tix was good enough to just maneuver his way around over there and not get tagged by the Hunter's Fury, which is exactly why he's able to get even that one kill. But still, imagine, things would have been so different. He put down that smoke in the middle of the site, which could have given him a lot more wiggle room, right?
Oh my god, and they have now
just
they're...
a little area to play around. And Reckoning Esports deal with it instantly. God's Reign also made a very good adjustment. That crossfire to break, the cloudburst to break the crossfire on retake was great. But guess what's
That was
better?
big
The
again,
Grimwall, as
again and
Moya
again and
strikes above the
again.
elevation. Unsuspecting players put
They
into
have
their
such
grave
good
very
set
early
plays,
on, prematurely, as
RGE.
Reckoning Esports
What a
rocked the
punish in
site.
B main, bro.
And right off the bat, we're starting off with a 3-on-4. But once again, it's been equalized, neutralized by Autumn, giving them another hope of light. As there is one man lurking around, though, in the name of Voya. They've got no clue that Voya's on either side. But still, one of the players from the side of God's Reign is going to decide to close it. And as soon as Voya knows that it's been cleared, he's going to decide to strike. Voya's got such a surprising angle. And he can change the entire course of the game, too. Flappin once again holds it down, and he will get a 2K. Voya is not even needed.
I have to
inside
give
the
credit to
situation.
RGE.
That's
I
Reckoning
mean, I
Esports.
cannot take it
They
away
sealed
from
them
them.
at points. And now God's Reign, they're going to start to sweat. They would have never expected such a
No,
storyline.
it's not over
Yeah,
yet.
sweat
Let's
bullets
not
over here. And
get
this
ahead of
indeed is one of
ourselves.
the most spicier storylines coming from this tournament.
Still believe that God's
Keep in
Reign
mind
can
that
come
God's
back.
Reign were the
But
ones who
like,
sent
that's a
Reckoning
very
Esports packing down to the
player
lower bracket in the
perspective
first
answer
place.
to it.
And now Reckoning
But I
returns
still
the
believe
favor
that
by
they can come
sending
back
them home.
from this.
3 points away from overtime or God's Reign. It's either this
It's
or
still
the
not
journey
over.
back.
It's all
And
about
it's
staying
not gonna
calm
be
and
an enjoyable journey, I'll
composed.
tell you that.
Of course. Yes.
Are they just gonna walk up catwalk without any smokes, without any other piece of utility? Just like that? Contacting? Okay, yeah, finally the smoke comes through. But that was also because God's Reign showed where Sai was. He had to drone in order to draw out that smoke from Reckoning. Wait, it's not even Reckoning smoke. That's Tick's smoke towards mid. He wants to stop them from coming too deep inside. That just really tells you how much respect to Reckoning Command right now.
Yeah. But even Reckoning Esports, they haven't burned through a single...
What do you mean? Who loses? Like
other than
RGE?
points. And also that
So you think it can be a
so
GG
it's really
comeback?
not gonna
Oh my
affect
god,
the
what a
Hunters
big
Fury
kill.
lose to stop that entire take from Tree. This
Oh,
time it seems like they managed
Hoax.
to put a full stop, and Hoax is able to follow
He
up
went
too.
huge.
But Hoya is still alive.
Huge
This
round,
man can
huge
be a
round.
changer, but not anymore. God's Reign, nicely done.
Let's go, let's go. I'm still saying they're still not out of the
Yeah,
game.
good stuff by God's Reign.
They're still
Finally,
equally in it.
they're
They
able
can
to
still take it
muster
to the
up the courage once
overtime.
again.
And yes,
These
they
A-side
can
hits-
close it out.
These A-side hits have always
Now
been a nice
RGE
touch.
has also used their ace cards like the
Sometimes they
A rush
burst,
that
and
they
then they
had
do
and the
burst
B main
beautifully,
play
but
that they
in
did
most
with
other
the Sage Wall
occasions,
and Flash.
Tix is able to
So
anchor down like an absolute
if they
bat.
can be aware about those
We've already
plays
hit the
scoreboard.
and then
Yeah, the-
just stay calm and composed,
You're right,
they
you're right,
will
though.
take it to
The
overtime
spread
for
out in
sure.
between the frags of God's Reign members is just a bit too steep.
Yeah, it's like they're getting I hate to say this. God's Reign, they're a fantastic team. They've got
Oh!
of course, they've got so much experience packing up.
That's
Tix
how do I?
single-handedly
Oh,
carrying the team so far.
he has
They've got so
resurrection.
much kills. So yeah, on the other hand, Reckoning Esports as always.
Oh
are
my
equally just,
god.
distributed all across
There
the board.
don't
A good
be, that's a
resurrection,
giveaway
they
again that they
lost
might
that
be pushing
minute.
me.
That's where
If
the advantage
Harsh
stage can be.
punishes them,
This
it's
round is so
over.
important for God's Reign to win too.
It's over, it's over.
Perfect. And this time Hirsch
Now
will
they'll
reward
react
the
towards
but
A.
only
They also
Knights
have
as
that
well.
man
It's still
advantage.
more than enough.
Vibhor has to go ultra huge to get a round win for this team. He has to get 2 minimum.
Position given away. Vibor's position compromised, and Vibor gets
Okay, I think it's done.
It seems like we're getting way too
I think
close
it's
to
just
this
done,
2-0.
guys.
Reckoning Esports
The clock's
4v2
ticking.
established
38,
already.
37,
God's Reign will have
36,
to pull off a
35,
miracle to keep themselves
34,
alive over here.
33,
Sai has one
32,
recon dart available.
31,
They should reveal the position
30.
of at least one of these
We keep
players.
going.
If nobody else, they should at least reveal Voya, but no, it goes right past him, and he's
25. Okay, okay.
Flick his head open. Now that's
Okay.
the speed, and he strikes attacks yet again. It's all up to Flabbin. The man who made it look possible now has to make it all on his own.
Oh
But
my God,
Sai with
what?
the quad kill, stepping up above and beyond to keep God's Reign alive.
Oh my god, this is anime, bro.
God's Reign. We were speaking about how Hoax and Sai were having
This
a very
is
off day,
anime.
but the moment of calling is upon them and they respond.
Sai flicked his head,
That's
like
what I
ripped him
call
off.
a prime
Ekdam.
example.
This was bad by Harsh, by the way.
Stealing the
Just
game
getting one,
from
taking out the
Ben's
shock
grip
dart. You know it's a
itself.
team.
All
See,
the odds were
he
stacked
just
with the reckoning, but Sai and Hoax
this skill.
faced
Oh
these
my
two players,
god.
and even Tix though. Oh, Sai and Tix itself.
They were
these two
so
guys just
lucky
stole the
that
show in that previous
Vibhor
round,
couldn't
and
get a
that round is
frag.
going to be proving so much of a huge lifesaver. Sai himself
Oh.
was able to get 2 massive kills, and now Autumn able to strike him down with a good operator shot.
They're
It's
getting
an absolute
desperate
trap
and
set
it's
up on
not
the side.
helping
The
at
Royals
all.
once again looking to surprise someone with that wall,
It's
and
over.
God's Reign, they stop the flood.
Overtime.
Putting onto the site this time, and every single player falls apart before they even get their hands on the opponents.
God's Reign have seen this playbook too many times now. They saw as soon as that wall went up by Voya, they knew exactly what's going to happen. They knew that the peaks towards lane 1 will come in a little bit late. And
Oh
the
my
Jet will
god,
dash
that 2
inside.
versus 4
And
is
that's exactly why
still
you can see Autumn just repositioning with
ringing
that
on my
shorty.
head,
Prepared to
bro.
kill
Why do we
everybody who
take
enters.
so many
Even Tix was towards
1v1s?
switch, ready to welcome Deadly 10 with open arms. And the rest of them just get spammed as they try to walk out of that dark cover. Overtime is
Now I
upon us.
understand. Now I understand why the shorty is being nerfed. I really do. We're seeing so much shorty being played in the playoffs. It's crazy. And these shorties are giving out so much value. All right, operator pulled out from Deadly 10. As always, a win condition that
was
Reckoning Esports
a
relies on. As I said, it's all going to come down to this first
league
contact.
that
If
Deathmaker
Reckoning
and
Esports is able to find that
Lightning
advantage
Fast are
on the
playing
defending
tomorrow.
side, the round will be theirs 90% of the time. And as soon as I say that, that's what happens. Autumn falls down. A big kill in the books of Reckoning.
Massive
Autumn,
kill
where
back
did
to
the pick
head.
off
Tix is
Autumn?
alive, so the
What?
smokes will be available.
This early? Where did Autumn get?
They will have to be very careful.
He
about
died
these
mid
barrier
link.
ops once again. A two-pronged approach from God's Reign.
Okay,
They're showing
fine.
presence towards the B side. They even break the
Deadly
drone to
maybe
confirm
surprised
their
him with
presence
the
over
op,
there.
as
But
far
while
as
that
I'm
is
able to
being
guess.
done, they are also trying
Deadly
to
is
creep
aware
in
the garden
towards
is
the
open.
street.
Yes, okay.
Deadly 10 ready to receive them.
I
Ready
thought
to
he
stop them
might
at the
just
crossing, but they
get
aren't
walked
gonna
up
cross
on
at all.
and he
They
dies.
just wait for the timing. See the point? Utilized by both these sides, and Deadly once again strikes them hard.
Tix really thought he's
Literally gotta say
dead,
that
bro.
sometimes waiting too
Oh
much
my
can be
god,
detrimental
what
as well.
is
That's what happens.
happening?
They waited a little bit too much, and God's Reign once again back to the basics. This is how they like to play. Really slow, safe, and sound. And so far, it's not working out because Deadly 10's operators picking them apart one after the other. And so far, they're also managed
That's
to
a good
establish
crossfire. I'm
games
scared
in the
for
B
God's
side,
Reign.
or at least that's what it seems like. They should be able to flood in the side as well. Goya's got a little bit of alpha angle. He captures the first one, but not able to get the second one down so far. Yoden once again
Oh!
started to strike the players from
What?
front, but Sai, nice
No
shot.
shit,
Classic.
Sai is in a
And
1v3.
Deadly 10's operator's gonna make a mark once
This
again.
is tough.
A stark message Deadly 10 is sending with his op, and Reckoning Esports, they close it off.
Bro, what is
Yep, they had plenty of
happening?
opportunities to
This
close this one
game!
The defensive
Fuck!
side has not really
Autumn
been
is
a
on
problem
30
for Reckoning.
kills.
It's the attacking side where they kind of choked and failed to close the game in regulation. Will this be yet another overtime, or will this
Oh
be
my
God's Reign
God.
ending their journey in BCSA? Oh, the nerves, they really start to kick in now. God's Reign, they will have to be absolutely stoic all the way through. Ice cold in order to make it across.
Vibhor. Oh yeah, Vibhor is not able to butter his frags.
Timeouts being called from God's Reign. They really do need a breather like this. Reckoning Esports, on the other hand, the coach is not
Godspeed,
really
I think
making
he
a lot
gave
of calls. It
some
seems like they're ready for what's gonna happen
guidelines
next
like
night.
let's just follow
They
our
used to
plan
got
with some
something
small
done, but
changes
you
and
guys
stay
also need to
calm.
consider
I think
one
that's what he
fact, and
said.
that is that they won that previous round completely behalf of the heroics of Sai. So now that Reckoning Esports have cracked the code, they can try to replicate.
Are
the
they
similar
whispering
type
each
of
other? What is
Well,
Howard
the chances of
typing?
the similar clutch happening over and over again, they're quite less.
Autumn
The
not.
one clutch that was
Oh,
required by God's
he
Reign,
he
they
does,
got
he
through
does.
well.
Autumn ops.
Sidestepped up 2v4.
Oh my god, my
Quad
heart.
kill.
This game
Kept the
is.
hope alive
Hey,
for
what
the
is
team.
Howard typing? Is he whispering his
Yeah, I
players.
mean, one might speak that he doesn't have the highest number of frags in the team, and Autumn's already dropped the 30 bomb. But hey, when the moment of calling is upon him,
He's
he
Russian.
stands up. Reckoning once again having a golden opportunity to
हाँ
steal the
तने
series right here and now. Get it over with. They just have to make it across.
यहाँ पे तेरी टीम
Stretch
पिटाई
the
खा
gap
रही
that
है.
lies in between them and map number 3. And in between that gap lies God's Reign. Okay.
Look at Autumn. He's in his position towards Winery. He's looking to catch anyone off guard, but this is just a little fake that didn't.
तूने देखा नहीं क्या राउंड निकाला Tix and Sai ने. Insane 2v4. Sai got such good kills, 3k. They don't know that Autumn is in Vines yet, and
I highly doubt they're gonna leave this one
12-9.
I doubt so too. They made pressure towards
22nd round.
deadly over there, and I thought that they might just double down on it because this will make God's Reign reconsider their options. But the 0 point's perfect. It will detect the whole lot of them.
Oh no, I thought
will
Autumn
only
will kill
run,
both
but
of
that's all she
them.
wrote for him.
Actually, Tix is a solid.
From this position,
He's a
he
strong
has
motherfucker.
been
He
such
always
a
gets
nuisance
to.
for Reckoning, and he still hasn't been cleared out. He strikes yet again. And
Tix
this
doesn't.
position to Attel
Yo,
has been
my
a problem
God,
for them. It
Tix,
continues to be
bro.
a problem even now. Everyone gets mowed down. It's all up to Twist, and he can't even make it across.
Tix, whenever he's anchoring, he's always able to pull off one or two.
Yeah, and takes all the time, just stuck in himself.
He just plucks them, bro.
There's still not a player right there. Akira needs to be found of that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we go to another OT.
What has happened to Vibhor? I hope Vibhor steps up and.
In general have been just so electrifying and also so anxious at the same time. That's what I mean.
Yeah, a lot of anxiety-inducing moments over here.
Yeah.
All these overtimes, all these clutches. I mean, they're bound to keep you on the edge of your seat. What kind of cheeky ball do we see this time? Okay, there's no gaps, but God's Reign will have to go the extra.
But all
mile
good
to
पे
check
लेगा.
him in
Yeah.
that corner.
Yeah.
ये हुआ क्या BT वाले. Vibhor Igeling knows. Hi, is Igeling.
Little pocket for himself.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा free खेलता है एकदम.
And if he's left in check,
He doesn't, you know.
a heroic play is already being
He goes to his team's plan, but he has a lot of tricks in his bag that he keeps pulling out with whatever agent he plays, and that's a good sign as a player. That's really good. I like the B-main drone.
So far, they aren't really doing so because they've got slow orbs on their way.
Yes, Flaben is also Durke's ex-teammate, na?
As well. Nice contact. A lot of information given away too. Now they know that the God's Reign is literally on the other side of the smoke, and they might be flooding in at any time. But still, you can see sports are not really just straight up committing for the road.
Oh no!
It's so perfect from Hirsch. He gets scanned both of them, and he also strikes both of them.
My God, this game, cartoon. So, right after he shot his recon, he heard those players running on switch. And scan se pehle he started spamming because he knew. Cartoon bhai, holy shit.
They could smell this hit coming from a mile
I can literally
away.
feel losing a round like this. It would piss me off. हाँ वही तो, he just started shooting even before the scan.
With the wall bang of my own. The scan is perfect, and then he just lets the Odin rip.
This game, bro.
Pumps so many holes into the guts of God's Reign. They are left feeling like Swiss cheese.
Yes, Joker, Suna. But right now we are not talking about it.
Once again. Just holding it down in mid, and this time he's probably going to be the win.
No, not the best of shots to miss Autumn, but it's fine.
Deadly, and we know these lifelines can prove out to be
You don't get God's Reign vibes here, okay? I mean, they're doing their best. I can see that they're adapting too. Are you sure, RG? You're going A again?
Away from the action, he will most likely rejoin his teammates to its heaven. In Autumn, he missed his opportunity first, but he can't afford to do it now. Reckoning Esports have already closed the distance, but Deadly 10 now so does Voyeur.
Takes again.
Taken out of the action, and the Danger Man is out. Hoax making a brave.
No!
It won't work out this time, and Sai left once again in a near impossible clutch situation. He's been the Clutch King. He's taken that title upon himself, but to prove and live up to
It
that
might
expectation,
just
he
be
will have to
over.
pull off the
You
impossible.
know what? If Sai pulls this off, just let GDR win this map. Like, don't even try anymore.
Sai really just
Don't
feeling his
even try
nervousness, 2
anymore. If
players
Sai
waiting
wins
for him
this,
to
just
drop
give them
down.
the map.
And as soon as he does, he will probably catch a lot of hurt onto himself. That one single peek can seal the deal. But Sai dreams, will he be able to isolate these duels? That's what he seems like. He's got the first one, maybe the second
Oh!
one.
Oh my God.
And yes, he gets the second
It's
one
happening.
too. I guess this clutch is possible. 63 HP left over, trying to bait a peek out of his opponent. And so far, maybe he's able to done that successfully. No, Hirsch knows this stick isn't coming in just yet. And what a shot from Hirsch to seal the deal. They make it a 2-0
What a
series
try,
against
bhai.
Godsreen, and they prove him unparalleled.
Reckoning Esports exact revenge. A very stressful game, as you can see. Flabin breathing a sigh of relief. All their
Such a good
expectations
try.
demanding an explanation.
Holy shit,
As
आज का
God's
game
Rain
was
so
so
far away from their
good.
destination.
Also,
Reckoning Esports
whosoever was
exact
watching my
revenge.
stream from the start,
God's Rain sent
do you
them
guys
back
like
into the
this
lower bracket
epic
first,
pen
now
and me talking
Reckoning
about the
Esports
game?
send them out of the
Although we
tournament.
went to a different vertical
Man, that
in the
last
second map.
round was down to the wire now, wasn't it?
Do you guys
Sai was
enjoy
awarded the
Epic
mantle
Pen
of
talking
Clutch
about the
King,
game,
he
and
almost proved why he deserves
is
that
it
title.
something that you guys would want to see in the future as well?
He's just so good at isolating those duels in these
Okay,
clutch situations.
so
It's
we stick
crazy.
to it.
All the
Got it.
time, he manages to isolate those duels. It's honestly just so commendable.
नहीं 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 I did not stream my CS game, but if you मैं link डालूँ क्या?
They have surpassed through so many thick and thorns, but in the end they lose.
That game
against
was so
Reckoning
funny,
Esports,
so
a
funny.
2-0
I did not even record it.
series. Reckoning Esports just
I can give you the
single-handedly
link.
Destroy God's Reed. The first map taken away and the second map too. But it was a really close affair, but in the end, Reckoning still have got things under control. And it was the
No, I'm
same
level
stuff
9.
Once again, they did the same.
Oh, when I was switching to Valo, I threw a little few of my games. Then I got demoted last month.
Stage and take a look at the interview.
Okay, let's look at the interview.
Reckoning has just knocked out God's Reign. Listen, you guys are making a habit of getting into these overtimes and winning with a thriller minute kind of a performance.
We're just cursed, you know, even if it's 4v2 and it's round like a map point, it's fucking cursed, trust me.
Also, last few games, we've seen your performance really go up. You've stepped up while everybody talks about Flabin. What's been going on in your mind in the last few performances that we've seen?
Nothing special, I just want to win. I want to show OG who is the best.
Now look, Orangutan versus Astarami, right? That's the big matchup. You play the losers of that game. Who would you rather prefer playing in the next round?
Obviously, Astar. Because OG gonna be my desert.
Oh, the finals.
Oh, I love that.
Right? But just, if you take a look at the playoffs, Split 1 and Split 2, you guys didn't win anything. And now when it mattered the most, you had a ticket to go back home in one
मैंने
round.
बढ़ाया हुआ है volume.
You've knocked out God's Reign. This must be feeling euphoric, isn't it?
I would say we believe ourselves. Even when we throw the round which we have to get, we are still believing. Everyone is on drive. Everyone is hungry to win.
What
And we
the
are coming to
hell?
the fitness, baby.
Just one last question, just about what we witnessed today in this matchup.
I don't know, guys.
On map 1, but then in the second map, things didn't go according to plan, but there was great recovery. How did you take that charge?
I think first of all, in our mind, we were ready to win when we win 8-4 defense, because our T side is completely crazy. I know we are sure in T side we can win a lot of rounds, even if we throw them. But I think we just win in the mind, but we didn't win in the fight. So then we just had a talk in the bows. Isaf Gabin talked us many good things, and we just managed to win it.
Thank you so much, mate. Just when they thought that, you know what, the jaws of defeat are staring at them, they snatch defeat, Reckoning move into the next round. God's Reign, it's time to say goodbye.
Okay, guys. GG's. Thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you all enjoyed, because I enjoyed a lot. The chat was really active, so I loved it. I want to meet Dark. I lost them at 41 in Noti. I just remember my dad game. Oh my god, 41 is insane, bro. All right, guys. See you all. I loved it, the watch party today. Thank you so much for coming. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. And if you like the stream, make sure you hit the like button as well. And I'll post the link, okay? Okay, see ya. Bye bye.